so.
No.
Tighten it just a little bit. Just like pull them tight. You don't have to tie it. Perfect. Thank you.
Like thunder under prayer, rivers run through ribs of stone. Each step shakes the valley below. The Titan walks toward Fort Bristlecone Point.
Welcome to the show. Yeah, some background voices for you. All the cast are being clowns in the background, like all actors do before they go on a show. Someone might have brought a new, I would say, toy to the game. So we'll be live here in just a little bit. Get yourself something to drink. The Streamloot card should be good to go, as tonight we go into our first Grand Assembly. That's right. We're playing a little bit of a court tonight. It's got custom rules. I wrote them up over the weekend, and I think this should be a lot of fun. One of our other players have done 2 grand assemblies with me, and they are a riot. It is Baron von Munchausen with rules. That's how I would explain the grand assembly, everybody. So get your cards ready. I will tell you that gifts, every 10 that they decide to spend will give them an advantage on what they're rolling. They're going to need it tonight because the base difficulty is 15 before any modifiers. And they'll use other cards like creeping to lie and deceive and do all the shit that they do. So we're going to drink. Got about 6 minutes till we start. See you guys in just a bit.
runs clear. Divinity drowns in nothing here. Bells toll under stormlight.
Now can I have one?
Begin to fall one by The sky wears its funeral gown, clouds stitched with bones of heroes. The first drops fall like presents spoken, hissing where they touch the tape. The priests raise hands out of fear, their hymns dissolve in steam. Each droplet hums a different name of gods too dead to dream.
Cursed rain, fall again, spawn of sorrow, tongue and skin. Frogs from heaven, mouths of sin. Broke the end, we're drowning in.
Mountains twitch, their hearts ignite. Colossal limbs break through the light. Flesh of stone, eyes like wells where fallen angels drown themselves. Cathedral bells are torn from throats, ringing in the monster stride. Each toll a heartbeat from the deep, where the maker's bones still hide.
Rain turns black, drums turn violent, choirs wail, the earth revives, frogs burst open, bleeding hymns, croaking curses as they swim. Cursed rain, fall again, baptize ruin, birth the end. Giants wake beneath the flood, their veins are rivers, their tears are mud. Cursed rain, keep the beat, drum of gods beneath our feet. When the storm begins to sing, the world will end, remembering.
I'm in danger.
Cursed rain.
In blood and arcane, whispers per mask, mask.
Blah, 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 your coldly screams are empty. We don't give a fuck, everybody chant along. your courtly crowns are empty. We don't give a fuck. Everybody chant along.
And flame. Stand up and submit. Tomorrow's never coming. This is the ruin. Stand up and submit.
No, it's you know who with the you know what, buried you know where, and you don't care.
You know who. You know what. You know where. You don't care. Are you ready for the ruin? Stand up and submit. Tomorrow's never coming. This is the ruin. Stand up and submit.
Do we get it? No. Do we want it? Yeah.
This is the ruin. Stand up and submit. Ruin.
Well, everybody, tonight's gonna be an interesting one. We have everybody here. We are doing new rules that I've made for like TV drama court procedurals, but with magic rules to it. I see Nick's in the audience. No peanut gallery. No, you're gonna tell me I'm doing it all wrong. But no, this is supposed to be more like a crappy fucking drama procedural with magic people who think they're more special than they really are. Welcome to Magic and Monsters, Marks of Men, episode 4. Tonight is a tough one. They have last episode fled with the first celestial ever seen anywhere in Udarak. In the Kingdom of Courts, this is the only place that has ever been seen. They've seen devils, they've seen demons, they've seen other marked beings, but never this before. And not only that, when they showed up, their job was to go find these emissaries coming from Imperia, but they didn't bring them back. And because they didn't bring them back, they have absolutely no evidence on what this fucking child wrapped in red cloth with, now that they've seen him, wings and goat eyes, is. But it did scream when they showed up, and the guards' ears, nose, and eyes started bleeding profusely, and now the worry of the voice of this creature being able to mark everybody in the Kingdom of Courts, or the City of Courts. That's scary. That's scary to these people. People who control magic by being humans, they're a little worried about it. So, with that said, now that I just had somebody drop in the background, now they're back. I want to kick us off. They've had 3 days of downtime, but I want the audience to know how this works. They have 3 days of downtime. They each get one flashback that during those 3 days, they can say they did something for 2 stress, whatever the fuck that might be, to set up for this court procedural. And then anytime they spend 10 gift cards, the gifts from Streamloots, they are able to put advantage on a roll. The difficulty for everything happening during tonight's session is a base level of 15, unless it's modified by one of the galleries they are talking to. The galleries in Magic and Monsters, Marks of Men, are the family tiers, you would say. Gallery 1 are the people who are important. They carry a lot of power within the court and the Grand Assembly. 2 is on their way. They're playing the secret game, but they don't get to talk unless the Gallery 1 has no questions, no objections. The nosebleeds, Gallery 3, which is where all of our players are from. Our families are nobodies. Currently, that doesn't mean they won't change that through play. They don't get to ask questions. They can only be asked questions or to come down to the floor and be part of whatever is going on during the case. On top of that, we have timers in the background. We have countdowns for each one of the panels that we go through. And then there are skill challenges that the group needs to do. I have told them that they need 3 to win that panel before the countdown goes down. But those can change based on me spending fear and some other things that happen in the game. That's all that I need the audience to know. I just want them to know what's going on before we step into the absolute absurdity of what this is going to be. So get your thinking caps on. Audience is welcome to help them and help them come up with questions and think on their feet. I will treat you all like part of the gallery. With that, hi everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
So I'm going to scroll us through this beautiful map from, I think, Chesapeake. This is the court area. This is the Grand Assembly. The symbols around, like we said before the show, are where all of the Gallery 1 court families are together. Like, you have your scale here, you have your hound here, and so on around. And there's just tons of people. Outside of this gallery, as the camera pans back, there are people watching illusions and scrying pools that aren't allowed in the Grand Assembly. It'd be like the equivalent to watching TikTok and watching court procedurals or actual court cases, because they fucking feel like a procedural nowadays. P. Diddy, anybody? So, with that, over here, we have our judge. All judges wear a mask. They all have the same voice or voices, and they do not have a predetermined gender. They're pretty gender neutral in their robes, so no one knows who they are, and they can't sway the case or do anything stupid. But with that said, they can be kind of shady. They can be. And you don't know what court they're from because they are from one of the courts, which means that a lot of times their judgments will swing towards that court. People try to figure out who they are, but it doesn't happen. Court magics don't work on them. You're not going to be able to scan them. You're not going to be able to use anything to figure them out. You could try body language and mannerisms, but I'm going to tell you those are in the 30s for your difficulties. With that said, we'll go to the speaker, the person representing you tonight. And I'm going to start right in it. So be ready. In the middle of the floor, the stained floor from combats that have happened here over the years, this slated tile that has been polished over and over again. In front of you stands a woman in a black mask, gold embellishments on it, her hair kind of pulled back, dark skin, almost like painted in color. Her hands as well have like tattoos, and they're painted on. They're definitely not real. She is the speaker from the Court of the Owl, representing one of our own, people that are being questioned right now. And actually, it's not them being questioned directly. It's about this little shit that they brought back. He has not spoken in the 3 days that you've had him. He has grown wings and has grown from the age of 2 to 7 in 3 days. When they brought him out here onto the floor, people panicked because they heard it was a kid. Like a child, like a baby, an infant. And that, my friends, is not that. So, question to you all. Do you want to be standing where you are? Are you comfortable? You have to kind of be together, grouped with the kid. You are in a table, and it's a square, but the middle is hollow, and you're sitting in the middle of that area. So think of it like 4 tables around you, but it's one. They lifted it, you walk in, there's chairs, and the kid's sitting up on a taller chair behind you. And then there's a table around you where they can put evidence and put things out to speak with you. Are you comfortable with where you're sitting, looking at the grand scheme of how this place is set up? Does anyone want to move their character before the first questions come out from the speaker? Which, thankfully, in this case, the speaker is the person working for you.
Okay. I mean, we're allowed to move. There will be no punishments.
You have to be inside the table. So if I were to draw this
Okay.
for you, I'll get you a table and we'll put it on the screen. I didn't think about doing that because I was like, we don't need a table. But I can already see how this is gonna go. So
I was gonna say, does Varai want to be looking at the judge?
yeah, do you want to be looking at the judge?
I feel like the judge is gonna see me no matter what because they appear to have like 8 billion fucking eyeballs.
They do. Their mask is very fucking weird. Don't forget, you start with 2
I love
hope.
them.
I start with 4 fear. I think we have tables from Mythic Bastion lands, if I remember correctly, because we had all of the props during that. So let me grab some props. Yeah, we do have them. We got what, like a. We'll do these pretty red ones. All right. While I'm doing this, does anybody want to move like positions around there? Like, does anyone want to be facing in a different direction or in a different direction? I'm asking you this in case you guys are using spells or anything along those lines. That's the real reason I'm asking. I don't want to bone you if you guys are like, well, my spell requires me to be X.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think my spells are going to be particularly helpful.
You say that.
Never know.
Kelly is the only other person who's played in one of these, and everything goes is probably the best answer I can give you for this. There you go.
I think Talia's just going to be looking at whoever is talking at the time.
All right, so this is her. I should probably actually make this slightly smaller because this is kind of ridiculous.
I can at least see my court. I'm happy. I'm close to that.
Yeah.
There you go.
facing my court.
All right, perfect. That's what I was wondering. If you wanted to face your court or anything like that, makes it easier to address them. So
I suppose I should swap with
Go
Talia
ahead.
then so I can adjust my court.
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
do that.
Move yourselves around. You shouldn't. The prop should. I'll lock these so they aren't movable, just so you guys don't have any accidents, like trying to move the map or anything like that, because that does happen.
Yeah, stack on top of that kid.
Right.
That's that kid.
Here, I'll grab it. Problem solved.
Darn it, big child.
Poor child. Poor child. So
I want to be facing away from Court of the Eye.
Okay.
Because I dealt with a lot of those guys.
So you're gonna face over there.
I'll face the judge instead. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So I'm gonna pan back. Oramus is the current speaker for you, Speaker Oramus. She is a Gallery 2 member. She's well known for being a speaker. She does not hide that she has been marked by a drow. While her skin is dark complected, she paints on herself in whites and bright purples. A lot of people believe that that is either a magic or something she's doing to keep her marks kind of contained from going too far. She has always worn a mask, even not in court. She is cryptic outside of the court, but in court, she is a very good speaker and probably the best person to have representing you. With that said, hey, Diana.
Oh no, not me first.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. We're starting here.
Oh.
Do you know her?
Yes.
How well do you know her?
Acquaintance, I would say.
Friendly?
Yes, cordial.
Cordial? Okay. I'm going to write down that you guys are cordial. We'll see how this continues. She comes up to you and she says, I'm sorry, I'm going to start with my fellow court member. And she kind of looks around and she says, Miss Blackthorn, you have been a part of our court for some time, still Gallery 3 for clarity for the audience, but you were sent on a fairly dangerous mission or job for the City of Courts. So much so that they didn't give you proper information. They didn't give you where you were actually going until you were there. Instead, they sent a Court of the Rose member with you who's not even present right now. They told him that he was not to be here because he is still considered on the job. Now, I don't know if you're friends with this lieutenant, but I'm going to assume that he also didn't tell you what you were doing. Is that correct? Did you know why you were out there besides finding some emissaries?
That is correct.
Excellent. I would like to ask you, upon finding out why you were there, who told you and how did you get that information? Because it did not come from the courts, which it should have.
Oh God, this is Diana now trying to think of who told us. Oh shit.
Remember, we are allowed to lie, and if you make a roll and that lie is good, it becomes canon. I have cards here to write canon down, aka the bullshit of my players. Kelly has her own card because I can already feel it. Yep. So how did you find out about this, is what she asked you.
The City of Courts, the Rose.
They told you who you were going to find?
Yes.
Is that so?
Yes.
Do you know exactly who these women were, the sisters that you were going to get?
I know there are some beings of importance, and they must be saved at all costs.
Did you see one ever?
Yes.
Would you say that they do not look like something that the young child behind you would be birthed from?
Absolutely not. So they're completely two different beings.
So she grabs onto a piece of paper, she runs it across her skin and lets go, and it lights up and shows an image of those like tenderly boned 7-foot tall women. And she kind of floats it into the tables between everybody. And she says, this does not look like these children at all. It does not look like a child with wings. This thing is made of leather and sinew and muscle. I believe that this child may be born this way and not marked, because it wouldn't have been marked by them. It isn't marked by anyone who is sent on the way, not marked by the coward who is not out here from Court of the Rose. So, I would like to ask the group, at any point in time, did your lieutenant tell you why you were actually there? Not just to find these women, but why? And she addresses all four of you.
Eric, I want to spend 2 stress already.
I already knew this was going to happen.
Oh my God.
I already knew it. All right, what do you got for me?
My flashback
Well, here we
is
go.
Before like this all settled, did we get to see Lieutenant Avalo?
Absolutely. Anytime during those 3 days, you could have talked to him.
Cool. So like the day of, before we're like kind of split off, I'm casting telepathy on him.
How long
If
does
he's
that
willing.
last?
Until my next long rest, I believe.
So you were done this morning.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so this is already going to get spicy.
The connection lasts until your next rest, or you cast telepathy again.
Does
So-
and does anything block telepathy that's on there? Obviously, big thick lead and shit like that would, or a spell casted to stop it. But other than that, does it say anything blocks it?
No, it just
That's
says
amazing.
Spend a hope to open a line of mental communication with one target you can see. This connection lasts until your next rest, or until you cast telepathy again.
All right. Is there anything you would like to ask, since you used your flashback for that? Is there anything you'd like to ask him as this is starting? Because you can ask him to help you for 2 stress, and he can give an advantage on any roll.
So I guess like I'm not looking for advantage yet, but I'm trying like what they're saying in court versus what he actually knows or is willing to divulge is where I'm going with it, because I'm gonna be like, they're trying to throw you under the bus.
Of course, the court is going to throw somebody under the bus who is not there. I do not care that they are trying to sully my name. I am a Gallery 2 member. I'm not worried about her. If it gets too bad, feel free to call me out. If you were to say you need me to be at the stand or on the floor, they can object, but if this argument is good enough, you should be able to get me out. Is there anything I can do with you or for you while I'm back here? He's in the recess chambers right now.
He's in the recess chambers. Okay.
Oh, sorry. He's in the library to the north.
He's in the library to the north.
Yeah, so here, I'll cut back so people... Oops, wrong one. So people can see this. He is up here.
Okay.
Anything you want him to do? He's like, I had telepathy open. He's like, do not let them know that you have telepathy. They will nullify that as quickly as possible.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything to give away.
Okay.
I'm gonna try at least hide my tells.
So back to the question then, unless you have anything for him. We're just establishing that you have telepathy. They say they would ask, did anyone know what your true mission was while you're out there? Besides finding these emissaries, which, by the way, I will say are from Imperia, and she kind of points to everybody.
I think through my telepathy, I would basically ask Avalo that, and I'll preface it as like, I know how it works. So if the answer is yes, you knew for real what we were supposed to do and didn't tell us, that's okay. I just don't want to get caught in a lie.
You're asking him this?
Yeah.
He says no. I did not know. Up to you if you want to make a roll on it. This will, any rolls made, count towards your skill checks. But they also count towards, if you fail with fear, minusing one, and it'll count towards the first advancement. You want to make sure that your 5 choices between you all and me are important choices. But it's a roll if you want to see if he's lying or not. That would give you a leg up if you knew he was or wasn't.
I'm gonna spend hope like it's water, even though I only have one left. I am gonna roll.
Okay.
I'm going to use my knowledge as power as experience.
Okay. And using analyze, I assume?
Yes, and I have advantage on rolls to negotiate with criminals, detect lies, or find a safe place to hide. I'm trying to detect lies.
Okay. I say he's not a criminal, but detecting lies makes sense.
Yeah. That's gonna be... Get my dice out. That guy. That guy. I'm making my strange pattern a 1, so in case I fail, at least I get a hope out of it.
That's such a fucking bullshit. It's so stupid. Okay.
That's a good thing, actually. So, I think I succeeded with fear, because I have a 6, a 6, a 12, so it's 12, 12, 24, 25 fear high.
20 fear high. So you succeeded with fear. So we'll go to me.
With fear. I know, but
so succeeded with fear.
Anyway,
he is lying about it. And he's not lying about knowing it. You have a feeling he's lying that he knew there was more to the job. So he wasn't like directly like, I know everything going on, get fucked. It was more like, I know there's something else, but I'm not going to ask my superiors.
Right, okay.
He went in hot knowing that it was going to be dangerous, though. Like, way above your pay grade.
Okay. So I'm sorry for giving the control back to Eric, but I feel like that was a pretty important role.
Oh, that's okay.
No.
So,
that was
that's
awesome.
okay. So,
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
So I that is a success. So I'm going to mark 1 for you on the speaker side as a success. When that happens, the defense would kind of walk into camera. She's wearing this odd, like, greenish mask with a bunch of eyes that are blinking and looking in different directions all the time. She is wearing, it doesn't look like feathers. It looks like small cut pieces of leather in different shapes that make the armor up and kind of drape. At the end of it, there are tassels with rings on them that kind of chime as she's walking. She has made no noise until now. And she would step up to this side over where she was doing this. I, with my fear, I am going to use Analyze on the entire party to find the person who has the weakest ability to object against my arguments. And I'm going to call on them for this. So I'm going to see who has got the weakest presence. So let me make my roll here. With a natural 20, out of everybody, who has the weakest presence, the lowest presence?
I have 0.
I have a 0 as well.
0. So,
I actually have +1, so
so 0. So it's either Talia, or not Talia. Sorry, Alara or Virai, right? That's the two lowest. Okay. So looking at Virai, she would go, "Excuse me, you seem slightly distracted. You keep eyes are twitching slightly as you see all the eyes in center on you." She goes, "I understand what your speaker is saying, but on the defense of the court that is here, this is a very simple question. This child, who found them out of your group, please?"
That was sorry, Allie, I don't remember your character's last name. Let me go back and see.
Talia Godot.
You know, Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Godot, Miss Godot and the Lieutenant Thorne were the ones who found the child.
Oh, the lieutenant was there for this as well. I see. It's such
From
a
my
shame.
From my understanding, yes, I was on a different floor.
Do you think this child is a danger?
I mean, all kids are dangerous, actually.
Wow. I mean, I would love to say that you're wrong, but you're not.
As for this child, I'm not sure.
Talia's gonna raise her hand like she's in a classroom.
What are you doing? And she looks to you as you raise your hand, and the core of the owl member's like, she the speaker puts her hand on her face.
I'm trying to be honest and also draw the attention to me.
I know. Yes, Godot?
I perhaps have information that could be pertinent to the argument.
Well, there was an argument. I asked a simple question of who found the child. There's really no argument here.
Oh, no, just additional information to the
Question?
situation.
To the assembly or to the situation?
Both.
Are you trying to wrest control back to her to speak?
I just want to give her information.
Are you gonna? Yeah, but are you gonna make a roll? You have to wrest control back from her because right now she gets asked questions. Then I would need you to give me some form of a roll to take the floor.
I want to try to do a charm, and I'm gonna use my experience of unsettling.
Now, remember how this works. Everything that is happening in this assembly is a 15.
Yes.
But she is gallery 1.
Oh.
Which makes it 2 higher. That makes it a 17.
Talia's just gonna go ahead and say,
Whenever you're ready for the information.
Oh, no. You interrupted me. Give me a roll. She's basically putting you on blast in front of the entire assembly.
that is going to be a 14 hope. 14 plus 2 plus 1 for 17.
That's a 17. That is what you need with hope. Good for you. That is
Holy
one
shit.
successful skill check that puts you at 2. That is a roll. The counter now goes down to, we're at 2 already for this opening piece. Go ahead. What is the pertinent information? If you don't mind, and a staircase wraps down to your side and the table lifts, like kind of like a leaf opens, please go up to the stand. And there's like a rotating piece that takes you up to the viewing area, like where everybody is, that you can walk up. And you are now front and center by yourself. And she goes, of course, go ahead. Tell everybody what's so important.
I simply wanted to share. You asked if the child was dangerous, and while the child does not appear to be dangerous, from my personal experience, the context in which we found the child was they were being operated by almost a they were being operated as almost a battery, it seemed, to power a very large elemental statue. It seemed as though it were a cathedral come to life spouting water, and they were moving quite quickly. We went in to remove the child from that being so that it would not cause more damage, potentially making its way to the capital itself.
I am going to spend 2 fear.
Okay.
To interrupt, but not with not with the defender and not with your speaker. I am going to interrupt with, I think I'm going to do some secret game shit. I am going to interrupt with the Court of Bone.
Okay.
Notice that there is no Court of Bone on the map.
No. Oh, okay.
From underneath, the woman looks up to you and goes, "Is that so? Well then." And you hear the gate clunk, 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 open on the north side. And a Court of Bone member walks out. This woman is multi-armed, bluish gray skin. She looks almost feral and emaciated. And I will put her art on here for you. She is fucking frightening. I will bring this up for the audience to see as well.
Oh no.
Why?
Ready?
Why? Ooh.
I love her.
She walks up to here. She says, this is a Court of Bone, Gallery 1, ex-judge of the courts. If you would not mind her reading your mind, I would like to have her ask some questions that would stop you from being able to lie.
Of course.
Excellent. The woman walks up the ladder behind you. Two of her hands are on your shoulders. The other two reach under your hair and into your scalp. And you start seeing flashes of, like, memories of the journey that you did. Would you like to try to resist this? Knowing how the journey went, what was going on, who was involved, the things you were involved with, would you try to resist this or give false information? Because I will tell you right now, she's seeking for any information she can as a Court of Bone member to become more powerful, like within the courts. So she ain't just looking for, you know, oh, is the kid bad? She's looking for anything that she can take from you. Are you going to resist, or are you going to let the spell happen?
Will she know if I resist?
Yeah, of course. Unless you get like a really good roll with hope or something along those lines, she's going to know.
Let's fucking try it.
All right. So if you're resisting, she is
If
it's a 15 base. She is a court level 1 that puts her at a 17.
Okay. I got a 17 before.
We do have re-rolls if they're needed. We do have a few redemptions, and then we have some for saves as well if you need a save.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use Leap Before You Look for so quickly agreeing to this without thinking of the consequences.
I mean, it's like Allie just gave herself that power on purpose.
Yeah.
Allie's like, I know how I play these games. I'm going to need something to save myself from dumb decisions.
It's called yes-anding to your
sure it
ADHD
is.
that makes you, just
yes,
say
and.
shit sometimes.
Yeah. Right.
And yet in battle, I'm highly strategic. What the fuck is wrong with me?
I
roll
don't
any
think we have
characters?
time for that. We only have a 2-hour show, maybe 3. So you're looking for a
beautiful.
17.
So what kind of roll is this?
If you're resisting it, this is up to you. Are you resisting letting her know personal information, or are you resisting her letting her know information about the journey you just took with the lieutenant and the rest of your group? What are you resisting? Because they're different saves.
The information that I'm trying to withhold is the contract with the big guy.
That's exactly what I'm trying to dig out. So if you're trying to resist that, if you are willing to spend 2 stress, the contract devil is willing to assist you, giving you advantage.
Absolutely.
All right.
Goodbye stress.
Advantage.
Marking it off.
Unfortunately, this falls under presence.
Unfortunately, I've got a +1 to that.
Yeah. So it's a 17
but-
presence as I'm trying to suck out the information about the contract devil, because I want that more
so
than
just
anything
before
else.
I roll,
I don't give
we've
a
got
fuck about these informants.
2d12 plus a d6, and then we have my experience that I spent hope for.
Yep, you're looking for a 17.
And lastly, okay, cool.
And this no hope or fear for this, because this is a reaction.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Doing math. 5 plus, okay, that's 8. That's 14 plus 3 meets, or no, plus 4.
Mm?
So 18.
18.
Okay.
She does not get it. She gets some of the information on nothing from that. Are you going to resist her taking information on the mission you were just on?
No.
Are you trying to cut any of it out? That's all that would really matter. Otherwise, I'm going to get everything.
I don't think that I don't believe that Talia actually bared witness to anything that could.
Well, there was
be
the travel. There's all the
endangering or
conversation. There was the camping. There was the attack by the amphibians. There was the, well, there is some other stuff. So if you're not cutting anything, you're just letting her have it. No rolls required.
Okay. Like I said, I am looking back. I don't think there was anything
Perfect.
that Talia was witness to that would be incriminating for anybody.
Okay. She
Oh,
would.
you sweet summer child.
I am going to go ahead and the moment with Varai hiding her ears or showing her ears, I will try to cut that.
That
Varai.
wasn't with you. That was with Alara.
That was with Alara.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you did that in combat.
No. All
No,
right.
I
Perfect.
made sure it was just Alara.
So nothing,
Okay,
nothing
then we're
else
good.
is being held back. All right. So she finishes. So that means you take no damage. You resisted. You didn't resist with fear, because if it was fear, you would have taken damage. Or actually, no. Reaction roll. You succeeded. You would take damage. She pulls her hands back out. She leans in and she goes, I know you're hiding something. And she starts walking down the stairs. And first thing she says, she goes down. She walks over to them. The woman objects. Or not objects. The woman calls recess for two fear. Immediately. I'm out of fear.
Okay,
She's like, I would like to call a recess with new information that I was just given. And she and her walk this way and go back to the recess area. The judge says, well, then, if it's recess right now, you're all welcome to go take a recess. We will call back here in 30 minutes. Where's the group going? They went down to the recess chambers to the south. You can go to the library. You can do whatever you want. You're allowed to leave. You just can't go out of these 3 rooms. And you are not allowed to go talk to the gallery openly.
I'm thinking Talia would probably go to the library to join up with Avalo.
Okay. Anybody else? Your speaker goes, what the fuck did you just tell them?
I didn't tell them anything that would impact us negatively.
Everything can be negative. Everything.
It can take anything and twist it. That's why my family's still. They can take anything that you gave them and twist it.
Look, I need to know what she might have been able to pull. I would like to not do this on the floor. We could head to a private recess chambers unless one of you needs to go to the library for something. The recess chambers to the south. We can go there. We can talk. It's private. No one can hear us.
Let us go.
All right, so I'm, to make this easier, going to cut this. The kid starts to whine.
I'll stay with the kid.
Okay, so you're staying on the floor with the kid then?
Unless someone else is going to stay on the floor with the kid, I'll stay on the floor.
I
All
can.
right.
You know what? We've had a very good rapport the past few days. I can take care of him. Don't worry.
Sing him a lullaby.
So you're staying then?
Yeah, I'll stay with the child.
Francis staying
Okay.
with the kid. All right.
All right, so let me take you back down. I'm just going to cut and paste them here so we can just move it easier that way. You go up a set of stairs that are here. They take you to a second floor, to a private room. I'm just using the black space for this to show that you're not where people can hear. She turns and shuts the door, and she turns back and looks to Talia and goes, it found something. There's no way they would have called a recess unless they found something that is going to help them or something they can twist. Is there anything I need to know about what happened? Anything besides this child? Is there anything
So,
else?
I'm looking at Talia. I'm like, I had information prior to us going in, which is why I got assigned to it. And I think maybe that's what they might have found.
Did you meet anybody? Was there another person? Like, we all know that the colossi are walking. That's
No.
obvious. We saw that from the mountainsides. was anyone met? Was there anything found? Was there information gleaned? What about the creature that was I'm assuming you told her about the creature that flew away.
There's the creature that flew away. I'm talking about, like, I knew kind of what we were looking for because I knew one of the people who was sent originally to meet with these emissaries, and I told Talia that to help her narrow down and figure out if the emissaries were still alive and worth trying to rescue.
It can't
She may have
be that.
pulled that out of your brain.
It has to be something that happened while it was in there. Every other piece of information that they have, they're not allowed to pull anything from Avalo. That's the thing right now. Everything he has is considered a military matter. But if you were also there and they're able to pull it from you because they have you in the court right now over this kid, they may not give a shit about this kid. They may just be pulling information to get what they really want
Information.
from the military thing that you guys just went and did on behalf of the courts.
I misunderstood. I apologize.
It's your
I was
first time in the Grand
sincerely
Assembly.
trying
It's
to help.
no. I'm not mad. I'm trying to find out what it would be.
They might have seen the giant. I turned to Alara and I just like say flat out, and I'm like, forgive my bluntness, speaker. Alara,
We're in private.
How well
Be as
do you-
blunt as you need.
how well do you know? I don't know you, but apparently Alara does. Alara, do you like? Are you two on like okay-ish terms?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I know of her. She's a third gallery, yeah. I'm not hunting
I
anyone
told them-
within our own house right now.
I tell them about the Court of Bone member that was helping control the tower and created the winged creature that flew off.
Could be the winged
I
creature.
Talia did not witness any of that.
You saw the winged creature fly away.
Every single person
Everyone
watched it
saw the creature fly away.
because it fell
Okay.
and it flew. It's like, but look, monsters are born every day. They're made, they're
But
crafted.
is it a Court of Bone member who's like helping operate a living tower?
It could be.
Titled the Essence of Divinity?
Was there anyone else on site? Was there any other court members that you saw during your journey?
Was another court member on top of that tower that was controlling?
Reshki saw the Court of Wand who had been marked by the amphibians. It looked like he was perhaps not very pleased about being an
Whoa, wait.
amphibian.
There was a court of wand member there? We didn't send any wand.
I don't know if he was hiding. We were debating on confronting him.
Is this the soy fields and the
Yeah.
structures there that collapsed?
Yes.
None of us. The only person who saw him was my familiar.
I would need to
Because-
know who they are.
None
I mean,
of us
I
know
can-
who it is.
I can ask Ereshki to give us more detail, but he's just a literally.
What is
he's just a
Ereshki?
little guy.
Is
He's
what she
my-
asked. She's like, "What is a Reshki?"
Ereshki like comes out of a pouch and like yawns.
Just this gray, smoky.
Just-
Oh no, he's
just
green. He's green.
Green gold smoke. This little and like yawns. It's like this is like I thought court was supposed to be exciting. What's going on? Because he's been sleeping. the
Oh,
entire
hello. And she
time.
looks at it and she goes, "Oh, well then, can you explain what this person looked like?" And they say the same things, like, "Oh yes, they had a wand. They had some frog-like skin. They were casting something out of the tower. And then there was a bunch of markings on their robes of different wands and colors. And then when the spell was cast, something went awry. A maelstrom formed in the fields and started sucking up the water and the amphibinoids. And then there was an explosion when I was going down the stairs and the tower collapsed." But other than that, no, not really. I don't remember anything else about him. I didn't see his face. I was told to spy from behind and come back, and that is what I did. Right?
Yeah.
I did have 2 interactions with the deceased. Those are the only other people who could possibly be court members that I personally encountered.
Do you still have their belongings?
Well, I discarded the knuckle bone of one of them. But there is this, and I'll pull out the other small bone of...
Do you have the ability to speak with that on the stand?
I don't believe
You
so.
sh-
They
you
would have to
sure-
be
you
connected to
sure-
the rest of the corps.
You sure possibly do with the card called Commune, Allie.
Hmm.
Have you noticed that some of the cards are based on courts yet, everybody?
Mhm.
I mean,
There's
I do
two
have,
commune cards, one from Michael and one from
Okay.
Serving Hands. So you could do
and
that.
I do have my class feature of commune as well.
And
but
you do
that
have your
normally
class
is a moment of calm.
Well, it's on stand. You'll roll and see if you're calm. But the cards you can just use.
Allie's not, but
Well, then look,
let's see.
I'm not opposed. Do you think... Did you speak to any of the other ones? Is there any knowledge from the other ones you spoke to? Before I go back to Adam and the child.
One of them happened to see the women of Imperia, and
They did.
I believe gave information on that.
You
I
haven't
look
spoke
back
to this
there,
other one, though?
no.
This is new?
Yeah, he was a guard.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was not a guard. He was killed by the caravan that was guarding those women.
There you go. Wait a minute. So you're telling me one of our groups that went out before you killed people there? Did this person try to jump them? Do you know anything?
They were the castlings, right?
Yes, they were.
And Barai says that out loud, like they were the castlings.
Oh, fuck.
Some castlings jumped us at the very beginning. We took them out.
The problem
And
with the
then Talia grabbed the
castling is they have
bones of one of them.
they have whatever the previous doppelganger that they were shed off from.
Well,
they have their personal life, and they have whatever that creature wanted before it shed off the skin to make this thing. I don't think that they would be what they want. That Court of Wand member, though, if they could figure out who that is and bring them on, that could be important. He was on site of where the ritual happened, which means they may know something.
I did not interact with the Court of Wand member.
I obviously did not. You did not, and you did not see them. So it can't be that information. It has to be something else. It has to be a conversation or an off mention of something. Let's
Couldn't be Avalo's tower, could it?
Who?
Avalo?
No, everybody has the towers that are the Court of the Rose. That's normal travel procedures. No, I would not say that. They would bring him on the stand for that. It has to be something else. I was hoping there was something large that you held behind. Did she try to get anything else from you that you held back?
Talia just looks over at Varai.
Is there
like,
something
"Eh?"
else I need to know that would come out during this?
Not that it would affect. Son of a. She saw our discussion with the history.
The history
that
what?
person?
I was able to, with.
I'm not talking about
safeguard
that part. I'm
information.
talking about the part where we all talked to them, and that's how we got from where we were to the fields.
Now, I will say you deliberately withheld all that information. Like, that is what
Oh,
you fought
yep.
to hold. Like, anything to do with
I
the
thought- okay,
contract
out of-
devil,
Out
yeah.
of character, out of character. I thought that she was hiding specifically that she made a deal with the contract.
No, not with that roll.
Entire thing.
The whole thing.
Basically, it's
So
a
even
cut
us
from like
getting.
walk in,
Hold
hit
it.
the portal flush.
Yeah, whoosh.
You know?
Okay, I
She
didn't know that
edited.
part,
She
so I
she
went-
trimmed the
Yeah.
video and threw that shit
Okay,
away.
I didn't know that was the complete trim.
Well, I'm going to go to Adam if you all want to discuss in the background what this person could get, because if you can get a leg up and you guess it right, I'll give you hope. But I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see. But Adam, it's okay. Adam, this child has not talked. They've given the kid, he has a pacifier, but he's no longer using it. It's like on a necklace. You know it's magical. They said it's to kind of keep the kid silent. And he's just sitting in this taller chair. People are all staring. You can hear just murmurings throughout the Grand Assembly of all of the
course.
courts talking.
Well, and everybody's definitely looking at the two of them. both of
Yeah,
them,
and
because-
well, you see, actually, I would say you've taken a lot of people shuffling around talking to each other in gallery 1 and 2. 3 is really hard to see.
Yes.
Nobody is on the floor with you,
Mhm.
and The masked judge has not left their seat, but they're also no longer moving.
Oh, right. Well, I will say people are looking at them strangely too, because Brant's, I mean, people especially in his court know Brant's. He looks shorter for some reason. I like to play my card, my flashback card.
Oh fuck. Let me get the card out. What bullshit are you pulling?
Actually, I'm gonna need Thalia for this one as well too. So you can be involved in my flashback.
Hold on here. Let me set us up. It's gonna be a 3 cam. So let me do this. Pew, pew, pew. So that means it is your 2, and Talia is 3. Nope, 4. All right, there you go. Just the 3 of us.
No, of course. So this is actually the night before. I'm flashing back to the previous evening.
Okay, previous evening.
Yeah. And
so day 2 of your 3 days.
2, yes. Yeah. How are you feeling about tomorrow? You feeling pretty good about what we have to talk about? I feel like I'm sweating profusely right now.
I have nothing to be concerned about.
I'm not one that usually talks in front of all of them, but I actually thought of a way that I might be able to help a little bit.
Perhaps you could sing to them. That would simply put them at ease.
Well, yes, but
have you heard his singing? No way.
Yes, but still, in the time of need, more of what I can do for each of you. So something I'd been watching some other cultures and stuff as well too. Do me a favor. We just put your hand on my shoulder. I'm going to do your favorite thing. I know I haven't done it in a while. And you hear him like, he kind of like starts grunting, just like a little bit. And then he looks up, and this like look of pain on his face as you hear this cracking sound and like this peeling of like meat as the camera like pulls like peers down to his legs, and you just see like bones splintering out from his leg and like flesh just falling off as he's just like getting smaller, and yeah, you just see him kind of like condensing in his size as he becomes a halfling size.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, he becomes a halfling size, and there is like flesh and bone and stuff sitting upon the ground. Yes, he is now halfling size.
Did you cast a spell, or is there a roll for this?
No. He just he starts to change a little bit as he does that. And he gathers up kind of like the mushy meat and everything and gives it to Thalia. And so I know you always like collecting that, as he's actually like reaching up towards her and giving it to her. They go about the day. They go to bed, and when they wake up, everybody actually feels pretty good. Because I'm halfling right now, everybody gets a hope. An additional hope for the day. Yes. Yes. The entire part. Yes. Everybody. At the start of each session, everyone in your party gains a hope.
Wait, so you shifted shape, and it's creepy and body horror, and everyone goes, love it, and gets a hope?
Yes. So, well, now here's the way that this works. So, friends, a little thing about Brant's as well too. Brant's, I pulled a specialty card for him as well too, a transformation card.
Oh.
Yes. So with transformations within this, there are multiple things you can turn into, and Brant's is actually taking the shapeshifter card. And what that means is at night, as one of your nighttime activities, you can change into a completely different heritage, but you only get to take one of their abilities.
So you can hot swap them. So you're basically marked whenever you want to be.
Essentially, yes, if I want to. But by doing that, one of the abilities of a halfling is at the start of each session.
Yeah, I know what the fuck it is. Yeah, I get where you went now. Yes, I feel your shenanigans heavily at this point, sir.
You're welcome, team. Everybody get a...
Is there anything else that you two discuss, and why did you bring her here for it?
Well, Because we're really good friends, and anytime I actually do this, she likes collecting the bits and bobs that fall off of me. So like the pieces of bone and
our
hair and
background,
flesh,
yes.
and use it for whatever she needs.
That's in the first session, I gave him a talisman, and I said, and the hair and stuff looks very familiar because it was his own from the previous show.
And what's also
now.
great too is I feel this kind of all in all, because when we craft characters for this too, there's always connections that we have with characters, and this actually just goes great with mine and Ali. It's like, what made you realize we were going to be such good friends? I provide her material,
Wow.
Ew.
not just songs.
Wow.
So nasty.
Wow.
And mine is
Wow.
what about my magical practice makes you most ill at ease?
Wow.
And this one is Adam wrote the fact that you're always gathering my shed skin, hair, and teeth whenever I change shape as a shifter.
She just got pickled jars of Adam's parts. We're playing the wrong game. You sure you're not a Vulg? Jesus Christ. Okay.
But yeah, so Kelly, you have everybody gets an additional hope. Going
That's
into
bullshit.
Now. So yes, but
with,
he is half size.
with that, in the court, is there anything you're gonna do as the kid looks to you, hears everyone talking, and the kid leans in for the first time in a language that does not make sense? Words come out, it hits your ears, and that translates to whatever your native tongue is, and it sounds like harmony with no lyrics. And he says, "Am I in danger? Should I just leave?"
No. And Brance is going to try to like inflection and everything with his to kind of try to match that. See if he can harmonize with him to maybe put him in.
So you can use commune to speak with the dead, or you can use it to speak another language if you would like to use one of the two commune cards we have.
I will use one of those so I can commune with the child.
Okay, what would you like to add? He's like, "Oh, you speak my language."
As of right now, I can. This is quite amazing. No, do not think that you are in any danger. Stay here with us. We shall protect you.
I was warned by the women of Imperia that this is a place of hate and where people who are not like them are sent to the fields to die in war. We fight for our people. You fight our people. They brought me from on high to come and help convince this war to stop, have it be through words or through death. Shall I commence with death?
No. We're trying to figure everything out. You've been very brave the past few days.
But I'm older now. And you're like, he's 7. You can almost like, if you look away and look back, you're like, are his eyelashes longer? Like, it's not okay.
Yeah.
How parents feel over 5 years, you're feeling in 5 days.
Yeah, right. No, don't. As much as some of us, to say it is a place of hate is misunderstanding is what I would always like to say. Some people don't quite understand, but I mean, look at me. Small changes will too, but
Yes, you look different. Your bones are shorter.
yes.
I can heal you.
Oh no! I meant to look this way.
And he's like reaching out for a minute, and he's
No, it's all right. I do appreciate it, but just stay
the
calm.
people here are whispering bad things. You can hear them, can't you? That's just a ruckus to you. Like, it's just murmurings of like thousands of people talking at once in an auditorium right now, but all like hushed library tones.
Yes, but well, I am what we call a performer. I'm used to people talking over me when I'm trying to perform, but that is fine. You learn to push it out.
So he points up to the court of the Hound, where they are, and says, "That man there, him." And when he says that, the guy turns and looks like he heard him. He says, "He speaks ill of you and your family. He says that you are marked and your family should be kicked from the gallery. And that one," and he points to another one, he goes, "and that one speaks ill of your friends. And that one there," and he points to another Hound member, and he just starts calling out anyone who's speaking poorly about the 4 of you. But he's specifically talking about your court in Gallery 1.
But you can hear everything that everyone is talking about?
"Oh, yes, I can make them listen, too." And he says something, and you hear it, and the person turns and looks at him, and you see the guy go like this, like wipe his nose.
Don't.
He can hear
Don't
us now.
Yes, and what fun conversations we are having. He does not need to know.
Should I tell him to come down here?
No. That is fine. You can release him. That is
Oh,
okay.
it's just a conversation. I'm not holding him hostage. I'm here.
Okay, but
Kid does not. He just seems to act like he's speaking to him.
Of course. No. Let him go back to his conversations.
This will not count against the countdown, but I am gonna need a roll from you because this kid has realized what he has the ability to do now.
Yes.
His first power has been unlocked. He has the ability to command people. I'm going to need either you can use whatever stat you would like.
Okay.
That makes sense. You could physically grab him. You could speak and try to talk him out of it. It's up to you.
All right.
You could lift him. You could grapple him. You could control him with finesse and turn him away. You could use presence to charm him. I have 2 different difficulties, and I'm not telling you what stats are my good ones.
No, that's fine. I want to try to charm him with it because his voice is very melodic. I want to use one of my experiences.
Okay.
Sounds familiar. I am a soundsmith. So I know the tones of everything.
Bullshit profession, man.
So with that, yes, I want to just try to calm him and just get back into talking to him.
Sure.
Again.
Well, let's see if you can be successful with this. Otherwise, I need some fear. Dad needs some fear.
Wow. Well, I hit a crit with 2 1s. Wow, that sucks. Am I able to patch that?
I mean, you can patch. There is no critical failures in this.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that was not going to pass.
And technically, Kelly, correct me if I'm wrong. Even though it's a crit and fails, does he gain anything? I think you have to succeed to gain the bonuses, right?
Yeah, I got
it. So it's a critical. You can re-roll it. There's no.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Saying no.
I'm gonna re-roll. 4, 6. Dang. It's a 13.
13. It's not that great. We may have a redemption. If we have a redemption, that would allow you to re-roll if you want. We have 5 redemption cards if you would like to re-roll again.
Sure. Let's do that.
All right.
Come on.
That one's from Creed. Oh, that's what I want to hear, baby.
Same number, 13.
Oh, fear or hope high?
Hope high.
Unfortunately, 13 is 1 away. You get a hope, though. The kid goes, but he wants to listen. And the guy, rubs his nose, and he hits the rail and begins to topple over the rail. Audience, I need you to roll me a d20. You need at least a 12 on the die to stop this guy from falling over the rail onto the floor. I would like to remind everybody, it is a 30-foot drop. Rip indeed. And while they're rolling that, is there anything else in the recess area that anybody would like to do or talk about before we head back to the floor?
Allie, go tell the class what you think it is.
Let's see.
I'm going to take my fear from this action of what just happened in the audience.
I mean, the only thing that could be an issue would be that Talia canonically knows about Brance's shifting.
Unfortunately,
but it did not
is,
occur.
That's not it.
Damn. Okay.
She goes.
The other thing
she goes. She does look at Brance. Are you saying this to your speaker, to Ormus? Are you going to tell Ormus that he's
yeah.
a shifter? She goes, I did not know that. I guess good for you, but that is not going to be. I don't think you 4 give no other gallery of 2 or 1 leverage. The information of what you've seen will give them leverage. The information of what you did can give them leverage. Or the information of what you may have brought back can give them leverage. I am under the belief that they are simply using this child that you brought back as a distraction to come down and question each one of you as a lesser gallery member to glean information that the military is not telling them. Because you guys didn't call the assembly. The courts did. And the way it works is courts come up and say, I would like the assembly, I would like the assembly, and as long as it's majority, assembly happens. Unless the judge calls it, which is not what happened right now.
The only other thing I can think of would be when we were outside and you were doing the ritual.
Mm-hmm. And I was able to see through. I don't know if I wrote down her name. What was her name, size?
You didn't see. You were asking basically the spirit of the unmutable Flensing Fields what was going on, and they said, "Oh yeah, Marlowe's in the bowels of my body now, aka underground." And then when you asked, "Well, what happened?" then it showed you that one of the Empyrean women was fighting with Marlowe to try and protect everybody else.
Immediately, Speaker Ormus says, Marlowe, you're talking about the elven marked that went out maybe a few weeks before you?
Yes, that was what I meant by that was my contact that I knew about.
Right. Marlowe was on site. You're positive.
That's what my understanding was, is that she was sent with this group to go on site to do something.
Marlowe is not a powerful person. She's a fledgling in elven years, but her family is not. May I ask why you were looking for her? Is she an old friend of yours?
I kind of angle myself so that only she can see it. I mean, I know that Alara has seen it.
Hey, do people need earmuffs?
Well, no, I mean, out character, we've talked about it.
Oh, okay, good. All right, just make sure.
So I pull down my neck a little bit, and you can see a little bit of the contracts that Marlowe had. Some of them are on my skin.
Are you still under contract?
No.
She gave those to you.
As part of me taking off, adding some time to her contract, yes.
We have been doing our best to keep her under contract so she can't go home. Her family is dangerous. This is a drow saying this. I want to point this out. We need to get back in. They're going to call us in a minute. And as she is saying that, there is a scream of everyone in the Grand Assembly. The kid starts to laugh when he falls and topples. He fell. Oh no. He's bleeding, and he stands up and starts looking. He's like, and he gets up to leave to go over to the guy. Brance, you're the first on scene. Are you doing anything? As he gets up and like goes under, like ducks and starts to go under the table.
No. You need to stay here. I want to try to stop him.
Physically?
Yes.
All right. Give me a roll.
I take it this is going to, because it's going to be physical, strength.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn. Well,
He is a kid. He is smaller, but so are you.
it's true. It's a 13. It's like my number tonight.
Are you good with that, or would you like to use another reroll?
I don't want to use another reroll.
Would you like to spend 10 gifts to get an advantage?
Sure, let's do that. Let's have that D6. See how we do. +6. Woo-hoo!
That's good.
19.
That's good. You needed 2. He is a 15 versus physical matters.
Oh my gosh.
As a child. You stop him, he's like, but he's bleeding. The guy's head split. He hasn't even rolled over. He fell, toppled, landed like this, body craned, and he's laying there. And you see guards starting to come out now.
Yes. No. He'll be just fine.
They pick him up. His face is split all the way down. The rest of the group, I'm assuming, starts making their way in, along with the speaker. I will grab the other two and bring them back as well as they run in from the scream. That one does. This one does not. And the body is over here just bloodied. And they drag him off site. Do I have any blood in here? Let's see if I have any blood. Is it blood? I feel like it's something that I would have added in here somewhere. I did not. That's a shame. I'll have to go find some. They drag him back through the doors, through the gate. The judge starts to like almost animate. And the person looks down as your speaker's like, what the fuck happened? And she's like, we cannot talk about this. Quiet on the floor. As the judge raises and all the eyes open up. There was only like 2 that were open before. They all open up now. They glimmer through like the whole Roy G. Biv. And are we ready to continue with this proceeding? And the woman walks out from corner of the eye and says, oh, we are quite ready to continue, Your Honor. Is it on going back to us? She's like, yeah, yes. I say, I think it is your turn. And the eyes like turn and look at each other on the mask. This judge does not seem, without a roll, to care about this grand assembly. At all. Continue, yes. It's your turn, defense. You can speak. And immediately your speaker's like, actually, it was our turn. We did not finish. I do not yield to them. They interrupted when, unfortunately, one of them raised our hands that are currently being spoken to. It is still our turn. And they're going to make a roll to try to take the floor back because you currently have 2 successes and only need 1 more to end the speaker part of this, if you're successful. Unfortunately, that 5 is not good enough, plus the bonuses. They go, no, it's still our turn. They walk around, and they start pacing around the table. Well, the person I called out earlier from the Court of the Bone has told me that there's some information that has been brought to our, well, how do I say, evidence into the case. There's an elven woman that you all have been speaking about during your journeys. We have went and spoke to the lieutenant to just confirm that this woman has been spoken about, because you can't talk about that. And there is a elven woman by the name of Marlowe that has been talked about between you and your group. May I have the scriptural come out, please, from the chambers? And the gates to the south open, and a woman in white, like cut shirt, dressed in black pants as the gate opens, walks out. Does not look like Marlowe. Her hands are covered in red ink. She has written scripture all over her body in an odd, like really liquid-looking language. She has a compass rose tattooed on her forehead, and her eyes are like an off pinkish red, like almost like a mouse or a rat. Says, can you please come in? I'd like to speak to you along with the rest of the group. The woman makes her way around. She walks with a grace. She is like 6'8", inked up, and she eyes everyone walking around, but not like in a murderous way, but like seeing if she recognizes anyone. And her eyes stop as soon as she gets to the other side of the table, and they rest on Kelly's character. In Elven, whoever speaks Elvish, comprehend, or if you just are elf, you can just know it. But she goes, that woman is marked like she is a scriptural to the defense. She goes, I'm quite aware. May I ask you, when did you receive your marks, ma'am? Those are marks of an elven scriptural.
muted Kelly.
I thought that was just Kelly thinking to herself. I was like, oh man,
Yeah, no, I
she's
am
dragging
thinking
this out
myself.
like, fuck you, bitch. I'll take my time.
I mean, fuck it. I'll say 7 years. Like,
7 years ago, okay. Ma'am, are you marked?
I mean, no point in lying about it on the stand.
Oh, you are more than welcome to lie in court. This is not unlike real court. You're more than welcome to try to lie in court. In the Grand Assembly. The kids, you hear whining from the kid, France, I will tell you as well. Not enough to hurt, but enough to where, like, it's audible.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and lie.
All right, give me your roll. Audience, can I get a D20? Oh, no, actually, I lied. I don't need you to roll. She has a base difficulty. Go ahead.
Yeah.
She's Court of the Eye, so
assuming-
she has one higher than normal. So she's an 18 to lie to. Would you like to tap 2 stress to get information from Avalo? Would you like to... We have re-rolls left as well. We do have massacres left if you'd like to roll a D20 for your hope die.
I will do a massacre.
Okay, so we're gonna... Massacre for it. Let me flip my card over here so I can look at the rules for your massacre. Just a D20 on the next hope roll.
Yeah, and then I'm spending
So that's serving
hope
hands.
for cool under pressure.
Okay. This will put us to 1. We have 1 more question or roll that can left during this part. And then it will go to the gallery if there's any gallery questions.
Okay, awesome. 15 and a 12 for a 27, 29.
Holy fuck. What do you say in response to, are you marked?
I say,
Failed.
I
see. Where then
Where
did
did
the
this fail?
scriptorals come from?
that was part of my failed attempt.
Leftover remnants of writing, an elven
Yes.
scripture for contract. May I ask whose contract you're bound to? What is it, to your house or to your court? Is it to your family? Where exactly would that be? And the before you can speak, the elven woman says, "No, that is contracts for years. You don't get that unless you were an elf, or it could be passed by another scriptoral." Did Marlowe give those to you?
Because of what I rolled, I figure the truth is that the best lies are based in truth.
Of course they
So,
are.
Farai is saying, like, Marlowe did agree to try and help me in my pursuit of my own personal project. So these did come from her, but the actual marking didn't. I don't know if it was something I did.
Do you know
or
much
something
about
else.
Marlowe? The defense for the Court of the Eye says. Do you know Marlowe well? Know much about her?
I know that she did some work for our family. That's how I knew of her.
That's it. I have no other questions about that. If you don't know anything else, I do not wish to give you any extra information. I yield to the speaker then. And the speaker looks to you, looks to her, looks to the elf in the room and goes, "Okay. Well, I was going to save this for later, but I would like to speak to the scriptoral, if possible, on behalf of the people here, but I would like our young 7-year-old that is in here to speak to the scriptoral. I have a feeling that the scriptoral might have the ability to talk to them, since she is a master of languages, and none of us have been able to speak to the child yet. No one knows that Brantz has had a conversation with them. And they start conversing in this weird language. And the kid, soon as she talks to it, the kid talks back. Brance, you're the only one who can understand it right now.
Nice.
It simply asks, the elf asks these two things. Are you safe? Do you feel safe? Are you okay? And the kid says, yes. Brance is very kind. And then she asks, do you know who Marlowe is? And they're like, that is an elven woman. She is a shaper of bone. Only you would know that currently.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please repeat what the child said? And the scriptorial says, yes, I asked if the child was okay, and that they've been treated well. And I asked if there is any other people that they would feel safer with than them. Which is not at all what she said. Are you calling her out or are you leaving it?
I'm going to leave it.
Right.
Because it's, yeah.
No other questions to the child. The child has nothing else to say. I mean, I could ask the questions to the child if you'd like. What would you like me to ask it? I would actually like to call on the gallery, I think. And she looks to the group and says, is there anybody in the gallery that you would like me to call on? Now, when I ask that as a GM, that means a specialist that's in the gallery, someone you know. If you want to play the fucking spy card and be an absolute brat during this, anything right now, they're saying, would you like me to ask the gallery on? Remember the difficulties, 17, 16, down to 14 in the third tier, or the third gallery, but they're not as powerful. They asked the group, is there anything that you would like me to ask? That's what the speaker says. All we're trying to determine is if this kid is a danger. Now we need to know what the fuck this Marlowe thing is, because obviously this case has nothing to do with the kid. Is there anything else? Otherwise, I can usher this along quickly.
Out of character, I have a spy card assigned to me, but I want to save it for when we really need it.
I mean, I think we have more than one spy card.
I'm just saying, like, because it says, like, it writes in, like, write in who it's
Oh,
for.
it's deliberately written to you? I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to save it until we need it, though, and I feel like we've done okay.
Is there, well, you're at 2. The defense is at 2.
2. Okay.
We have one more thing that can be asked. She got no information really out of this. And that kind of ends the speaker then right now and moves to the gallery. With the tie there and nothing happening, there's no penalty. So if the defense would have had more, they would have had advantage going into the next round. If you guys would have had more, you would have had advantage going into the next round, into the next panel. They asked the gallery, is there anyone in tier 1 who has questions? And then you all would be talking about people you would want to talk to.
Okay.
But she asked gallery 1, actually, it wouldn't be her. The judge would say, does anyone within the first gallery have questions? And you hear a bunch of murmuring. These people are like talking amongst each other. Does anyone on the floor have a question for the gallery? Which would be all of you.
May I converse with the group right fast?
Are you trying to call recess? That costs points. And it's a roll this time.
No, I just wanted to get their opinion because I feel like I
Nope.
so much earlier.
Nope. That's what that recess was for. You can murmur. There's just a chance other people are going to hear it. Guaranteed that the elf is probably going to hear it, the scriptorial. There's a chance the core of the eye is going to hear it because she's watching you all like a hawk with the many eyes that she has. And the one who's working for you is also at least partially elven. So that's up to you. You can whisper if you want. You can write and pass notes if you want.
Look,
Okay. I was just okay. No. Talia's just gonna.
Does anyone have a question for the gallery? Anyone on the floor? The judge says. Silence. Speaker says no. Defense says no. We're ready for our turn. In the gallery, someone speaks up and they walk forward. Again, I would like to point out there is no Court of Bone here. Court of the Rose makes their way around and stands in front of the judge to ask questions. You come up, there's an area to speak there. They walk up out of these stairs above the rail to talk down into the chamber, onto the floor. Court of the Rose member says, yes, we do have a question for them. This has nothing to do with the child. Honestly, we believe that the child is probably of no threat if that does anything for the people who are listening. We do have a question on Lieutenant Avalo. Is Lieutenant Avalo currently a danger to the city with the knowledge that he has on the journey that you were just on? Is any of the information that he holds in private a danger to the city of Courts? I don't need to know what it is, just yes or no.
Because of what I know, like
The contract devil would be a fucking problem, everybody. Just for a mote of clarity.
Well, I mean, at that rate, Talia is too, right? So
No.
He does, and he knows all of that. Brant said no?
No, not.
Brant,
not
someone need a
level
roll for that, good sir.
You got it.
This is versus a tier 1. That's a 17.
I'm
You are-
spending a hope to
Give him advantage?
give him an advantage
Okay.
because I'm spinning it from the aspect of based on what he knew of his task. No, I don't think he is.
Well, he knows. You know the contract devil would be a problem. This would be under presence. Are you spending anything for experience or anything like that, Brant?
No, because I don't think any of my experience works out in this way.
Okay.
Unless
yeah, no,
the way that I
dancing
s-
is not going to do anything right now. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say the way I say nope is like a very expertise sounding lyric. No.
No, that would annoy people.
All right. That is a 17.
Someone played a reborn card?
Was
Damn,
that with
Kelly.
my- Yeah, I
Oh.
gave it to Allie too. Was
Damn,
that with my
With the advantage,
advantage?
yes.
Okay.
With advantage, what'd you get?
17.
You need a 17.
I thought it was an 18. Oh my god.
No, 14, 15, 16. Oh, no, 16. 16 versus them.
Oh,
So you're
perfect.
over. He
Good.
said, excellent. That is all that the Court of the Rose has. And they're like, that is the one question from the gallery. Can we please continue? So we get through our 5 rounds, and this gallery is done. No one had questions of the gallery. It goes into the defense. The defense simply says, we wish to take the child and put them into a protective place. We believe that being in the court is a detriment to people. We just had someone fall off the ledge. My understanding is that magic was used here. I mean, you gotta think everyone here uses magic. Something about the speech of the child caused that man to fall over the ledge. Magic here should not be able to affect the audience. It is a one-way street. It only works on the floor. Everyone else is supposed to be protected, which is true. You're not supposed to be able to cast spells on people in the audience who are doing it. Says we'd like this kid to be brought into custody. We would like him to be given to the Court of the Eye to discern any prophecy or anything that has any harm that could come to the city. After that, we will decide where they should be placed and within what court they should be placed for training, or if they should be shipped back or sent back to Imperial. We know they are not from here. That is what their argument is right now. The scriptural leaves the room. I'm just going to put her up here, make her invis so she's not in the way. With that said, I have nothing else to argue other than if we do not do this sooner than later, more people in the city could be marked or dead. I do wish to bring one of the guards in to talk to yield after the guard. I would bring one of the guards in to speak. I'm spending 2 fear that I've gained. Last of my fears that I got from recess, and then I got 1 from a roll on my end. I spend both those to call a guard in. One of the guards that you guys met when you first came through from the teleportation, the left-hand side of his face is feathered in white. And his left eye is a goat eye. You can see here that this is something that can mark and mark swiftly. The other guard, unfortunately, has passed. We only have the one guard here that has survived and fought the marks off. As we all know, that scream should not have marked a man enough to kill him. this child is a danger, I would like to bring our officer in here as evidence. And they walk away from the table after that. They bring the guard up. He comes to the table. You can see him. He's feathered. He's got a goat eye. He looks marked.
Little monsters.
The speaker leans in and goes, "This is not good. Do you care if we lose this kid to the courts? Is keeping the other stuff more important?" She like passes a note to the group.
Permission to examine the guard?
I can ask for that if you'd like. Absolutely. The court of the scale, a skilled transmuter, would like to look over the guard if that is okay to everybody. And no one argues that because they're all like, "Holy fuck, why has he got white feathers? Are those wings poking through the back of his shirt?"
Can I also use my ability to look at him, like observe from where I'm sitting?
I mean, you're welcome to get up and look at him. You can both you can get out from behind the table.
Because I want to use my ability.
All right, I will put a representative of the guard on the table. I'm so sorry, everybody. I will use. Boy, what do I want to use for this? I'll find one. What ability are you wanting to use?
My feathers veil.
What does that do?
When you make a presence roll to deceive or an instinct roll to perceive lies or hidden motives, you may re-roll one die and take the better result. 2 stress.
Oh, okay. And Kelly, what are you using to look over this person?
I'm gonna use both my health or my No, I'm gonna use my court ability and also use something from a grimoire. So I can do reveal, make a spellcast roll. If there's anything magically hidden within close range, the roll would succeed against it. It's revealed.
Yep.
And then also do Gleam of Balance to basically try and figure out is the true essential property of this person now changed to an angel child or to
Okay.
an angel creature.
All right. This would be the first in the countdown round. Second, actually, because the defense used 1, so we're in 2 of 5. They only succeeded in 1 roll so far, so they only have 1 during this. 2 first round. I got 1 for this. And then go ahead and give me your rolls as you're looking over them. And if you want advantage, there's also, you can spend 10 gift cards to get an advantage. And we have rerolls if you need rerolls, or if anyone would like a massacre for a D20 hope die.
I'm gonna spend my badge to do a reroll. This is for the reveal spellcasting.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. That is a hope high 25.
25 is really good. What did you get?
I have a 20 fear high.
So a 20 fear high and a 20 hope high, right?
25 hope high.
I got 1 fear. So with a hope, 25. The feathers and everything do not match the ones in the kid's back. There's slight gold to them underneath. These look different. Now, that doesn't mean the mark can't be slightly different. But the thing that really gives it away is the things that people are saying that are marks on his back. You can tell he's wearing some form of like brace to make it look like he has wings underneath.
Or I tell our defense.
Now, you got a
that.
fear high, you said, though? Hold on, I'm going to give you all the information before you do it.
Okay.
The goat eye is real. Not only is it real, it doesn't move in tandem with his other eye. It seems to, like, watch the child at any given time. You're pretty sure he has some form of spell or something up while he's on the floor. They probably put something on this individual so when they walk in, they can analyze the kid while this was going on.
Okay.
Now, that's not necessarily against rules, but it gives you an idea of what they're trying to do.
As a Glenn, I want to try to put myself in between.
You're not allowed to leave the table. They were allowed to leave the table. So technically, they would be out here with him.
Oh, that's right. They were examining him.
So I stand. So because we noticed that I stand in front of the guard.
Okay.
and then I call over to our defense saying,
like this?
Yeah, I
Yep.
call over to our defense saying, well, this is a very good ruse, very,
There's no ruse. This person was brought to us, a changed, marked man.
No, because you can see the feathers, there's like some kind of gold lining underneath, it almost looks like a glue or something, which, again, marks can be different, or they can even fail, as like I discussed earlier. But if you look around on the back, there's actually seems to be straps for a contraption of some sort to make it look like he has wings.
He was thoroughly looked over. I don't believe.
Oh,
that
I'm
that
sure
was-
he was. I'm sure everyone took measurements to help ensure that the wings looked appropriate for how he was marked. Also, I mean, I could just also touch him and find out his true purpose if we want to do that instead.
Oh, by all means, the defense says go ahead.
Gleam of balance.
All right. So, what does Gleam of Balance do for the audience, Kelly?
When you study a material, potion, or creature, you may learn its essential property or true purpose.
So, are you trying to learn the person or the object that he's wearing? Because it's not all of it. You have to pick one.
No, I know. I'm picking him. Like, is he marked by this angel child thing? Divine angel.
He is definitely marked, but it is not by the kid.
Okay. And that's what
He
I
was
say.
not marked when you saw him before either.
I say he may have been marked in between when we saw him and now, but it is not because of the child. If you doubt me, perhaps we can pull in someone from the Gallery 1.
If you're willing to risk either a analyze or a knowledge, analyze or recall, your choice. I don't know if you have something along those lines. I will even let you know where the mark is from, but that does count towards the rolls, and that would possibly count as a failure. The difficulty for it is a 17.
Eric, I would like to play a card.
With your card.
Uh,
What bullshit would you
no,
like to play?
I would like to go ahead and play. Oh my god, I just played it. Which one was it?
The grand question?
No, that was not me.
No, but you can use it.
Oh, cool. It was one to give a helping, free help, basically.
Which card? The grand question's a big card that if you want, you can ask the assembly a question no matter your turn or tier. And that was played. So like if anybody wants to like lay down some shit, you can ask anyone a question. Tier 1 doesn't matter. Out of turn.
No, I think I'll just roll.
But which one are you looking at? I don't know which one you're looking at that gives.
Yeah, it said free help action, so I'm checking right now real fast. I'm going back through them.
It's got to
I
be.
think it was an I am you. It was a fragment 3. I am you.
You mean
For a free help action.
I am you? You mean I see? Hold on here.
Mm.
Hold on here.
There's one called I Am You. I just don't remember.
Yeah, no. I am you is just a gift card.
Oh, it said helping action for free fragments.
That's
3.
just the from the old helping action is just for when you spend 10 cards, you can do 10 cards to give them an advantage. That's what that's for.
Got it.
Gift cards
Okay.
don't have any powers other than what we just define them as for the show.
I mean,
Now there is I see you, which is for perception, for seeing things. So Kelly could use that because the
no, I
IC card
will-
is advantage on any vision-based roll.
I'm gonna do Spend Hope for Knowledge is Power.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll to figure out what this guy was marked with.
You're gonna go for it. Are you doing knowledge? Analyze? Or are you doing recall?
Well, they're both under knowledge, which is
Different.
4.
In case you just had different
Okay.
experience, is why I'm saying that.
I'm gonna do.
Are you trying to recall what
Analyze?
that would be? And analyze would be like figuring out what it is.
I think I'm gonna. Actually, no. I'm gonna do recall.
Okay. Recall will give different info. All right.
Okay, recall, and then. No. Okay.
JD says time for Kelly to
16.
BS hour.
16, but it's fear high.
16 fear high. I needed a 17, so I don't know if you want to spend.
Oh, I'll spend another patch.
Okay. So close.
Okay, that was a crit. So I get my hope back, I get a stress back, because that ends up being an 18.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm sending it to you in
18
Discord.
crit. Okay.
That's what it is, to be specific.
God damn it.
To be specific.
Yep.
They are on close inspection. They are that on close inspection.
Okay.
What would you like to do with that information? Are you going to publicly share that part?
I finished my spiel about how obviously this has been added between when we saw him the first time and when we see him now.
Yeah.
Talking about the contraption.
Yep.
I call over oh, I don't want to cause a panic. I call over Oramus. And
Call over who?
Oramus.
Oramus,
our,
okay.
our
Yeah,
defender.
she comes in and leans in. Yeah, absolutely.
And I say,
She'll come all the way around.
That's not a goat eye. That's a nib. in
Ooh,
his
let's see
eye.
if she knows what that is. Does not. Do you know what that is? And if it's something that you don't want anyone else to say, I recommend not saying it on the floor. Everyone can hear. And then, I mean, between those two, she's the one who noticed the eye as well. It was actually her.
Yeah, I
So between the two of you, it's like one of you noticed the eye. That's the bad part because you rolled a fear. But it goes to me because a fear roll was made.
Okay.
All right, because you rolled, then she rolled.
Yeah.
The defense walks over and says, "Excuse me, no secrets." And she walks over. She looks at the speaker and goes, "This needs to be something that we handle. We need to get this kid out of here. You know what we're here to do. Let's finish this, okay? We can deal with the guard later." She goes, "No way. You brought a guard in that isn't marked. That's all I have to say about this. Can you, without a shadow of a doubt, say that they are not marked by that child?"
Yes.
Well, that is one more for us here. And she goes, "I think that I have no more questions. But I would like to recap." And she says, no, hold on. I would like to send the guard out. If this is true, I did not know that this evidence would be a problem. I would like to dismiss him as someone to speak to. Under Article 5646, under false pretense, I would like to kick him from the floor.
Here.
I have to roll to do it. Which means, audience, I'm going to make you do it. I need a d20 roll. This is versus the judge, because they are lying. That means that we need a 19, which is a tier 1. We need to roll a 12 to achieve that when spending our experience. I'm going to spend 1 fear that I just got to use my experience to kick him from it and no longer be valid evidence for this conversation. Oh, Nessie, 2. Fuck. The judge, wakes up and goes, "I don't think so. If you could please send him up to here for me to take a look at them." The Court of the Rose member, moves after talking, and they send him over up the ladder to him. The judge leans in, and, all the panels flip around, and they wrap around the person, and they start spiraling, going and looking over him. The speaker looks to the defense and says, "You're fucked," and turns and says, "If you could please take your seats," and steps back in.
I'll take my seat, yeah.
The child leans into Brantz and to Talia while this is going on. And then only Brantz can understand. Says, "That elf was very nice. She's very old."
How old would you say?
6,000 years?
Really?
She's very old. Oldest elf I have met. This kid's 7. After less than a week.
Did you notice that she told us she asked you a wrong question, that she lied?
Oh, no, I don't understand what she was saying when she spoke the other language. I would have to speak to her. Would you like me to force her to say it?
No, that's all right. Don't force anything upon anybody else. Right?
But she should speak the truth if she was lying.
We will try to find out that we just don't want.
She's right there, and he starts to point like up into the audience. You see his hand start going like this.
No, it's
up
all right.
in the audience. Are you
Pushes his
physically
hand up.
stopping him?
I'm going to stop him. Yes.
Please give me a roll. Talia, you would notice that he's trying to put the kid's hand back down as this kid's speaking in that weird, harmonious language. Brance is conversating back in the same language. The audience all sees it. Are you going to assist him in stopping him from pointing, or are you just watching in awe? The other two are just like coming back into the table right now. They can't do shit. They're like, that fucker had
I'm going to go. I will.
You spending a hope to aid?
I am going to assist, and I am also going to. This is so fucking stupid. But start talking to Brant in gibberish that sounds
Brant?
as convincing as possible.
Oh, really?
Yes, Brant, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Can I?
Yeah.
You're performing then?
I suppose.
Or
so. I was trying to do
comprehend?
deception. Comprehend, I can do.
Like it would be.
Comprehend, I can do.
If you're trying to fake the language, I would say comprehend is probably the best way to do it, or deceive, whichever one.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and cash in for a leap before you look because
I mean,
I'm not
why?
thinking about it too much.
Well,
I'm
are
just
you
trying to
rolling?
help a friend.
Are you rolling, or are you just spending a hope to give him advantage?
Oh, I was gonna roll.
So what are you doing then, separate of him? He's just trying to put the kid's hand down.
Yes, I am going to try to mask the fact that he is speaking to the kid by talking back to him.
I need both
and
rolls.
making it seem like it's just like a silly language that.
Come on. Give me that. Give me that lovely fail with fear. I have a nice little piece down here for fail with fear. As you two are walking in, you would see this as they're like putting the kid's hand down. She's speaking some nonsense as you're getting back into the table. What you got, Brance?
That is a 17 hope high.
Okay, you get the kid's hand down. He's like, but, and like into you, what did you get?
Second verse, the same as the first. I got a 17 hope high.
Oh.
Never gonna get any fear in this fucking game.
I gave you
Got a 10 and a 2.
I know, but I've gotten like none during this. So she get the kid's hand down. He's like, fine, Brance, I won't, but that elf is gonna leave and we will never see them again.
What do you mean?
She's talking about it. You can't hear her? And like, sure enough, you can see the elf up next to the statue in the corner next to the Court of the Rose, talking to the Court of the Rose member up here, and they are having a conversation. The kid can hear them.
What are they saying?
Let me see if I can say it right. Audience, can I get a D20 roll with comprehend? You need at least a 10 for the kid to say it right, or I am going to make something up.
Oh no.
It may be real. Actually, no. I can't have you roll, because then they'll know. I have to roll this. I need a secret roll. Never mind, audience.
They're like, they're eloping. Wait, what?
Yeah. He goes, the elf says that you owe me, that you said that my contract could be up, that that they're in danger. They're in danger, and that Marlowe has been found. Who's Marlowe? Oh, is what the kid says. Who's Marlowe? Just in the language to you, because nobody else can understand it.
Oh my goodness.
And she will be killed by tomorrow. Tomorrow. So that's when the sun comes up, right? That's what the kid. That's what the kid says.
Yes, that is when the sun will come up tomorrow.
That's what they're saying. The court member is passing them. It looks like a pouch of some form. You can see that part. They hand the scriptural a pouch, and then they start walking this way. And they go through a door. That's anyone does anything.
Thank you for telling me that.
Do you want me to stop them?
No. Let them go. Let them go. That's fine.
Does she understand me? And he points to Talia. She speaks weird language. I don't think that's a language.
No, she speaks of a different language. Yes.
And about that time, the other two would come and settle back into their seats. The
Life
defense,
after death, sort of thing.
defense sends the guard away. The guard goes up top, though, gets called by the judge. The judge scans the guard. After it scans the guard, there's no guard there afterwards.
Nothing after that?
Nope,
So they
don't.
spin around it.
Don't lie to a
There is a
judge.
bright blue and gold light. The guard's memories has been held. I will use those for our private assembly between me and the defense. You, and you. And you see 3 people disappear in Gallery 1. Is there anything else that the speaker or the defense would like to say? The speaker's like, I have nothing else to say. It just kind of like smiles under the mask, shifts the mask a little bit. Defense is like, no, Your Honor, I have nothing else to say. I would still say that this kid is a threat, and the defense vanishes. If I could speak to the 5 of you, minus your speaker, in the recess chamber, please. The judge is definitely awake now.
Oh, boy.
Should we bring the child with us?
That would be wonderful. Thank you. And then you would see it walk this way as well, through everybody, walk down the side steps through the back here, and when they walk in, everyone clears as they come into the center chamber. I'll move your characters down that we already have back here, just so I can get them lined up. As a group, the place goes quiet outside. Everyone starts to file out, except for Gallery 1, and they pointed to 3 different courts and vanished those people. Is there anything that you guys talk about before being brought back to speak to the judge in private in the chambers?
What courts did they point to?
Great question.
Exactly.
Can I get a quick roll that would be perception based? For anyone who wants to roll, you're welcome to.
Yes, please.
This does count for fear and hope, though. This is not a reaction roll. I mean, this is an actual roll.
22 hope.
I failed with hope, so.
Failed with hope. Okay, fail. Okay, good. That's important for me. I don't get
And
a fear.
I did get my. Doesn't matter because we're coming up to the end of it. But I did get my strange pattern.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
I have a 23 and double crit.
You have a what?
Double. You mean just a crit?
Michael Jordan.
You got
All doubles are a crit. Okay. So, specifically, they point to. I will go back to the main map here. I'm gonna bring it up so the audience can see it as well. They point to owl, hound, and eye. Now, specifically, so you know who it is from Court of the Eye, I will give you the family name. So let me scroll through my notes. For Court, I'll give you all of them actually. Court of the Hound. Court of the Hound was Wilder. Wilder. Gentleman was tall, thin, motif of a 2-headed dog on his clothing. You could look into more of who that is later if you want to figure out who that is. Older gentleman as well. And then for Court of the... I think the next one was Court of the Owl. Court of the Owl, they pointed to a wand member that was standing amongst them talking. They are part of Smithson.
Okay.
That means they were standing in an area they shouldn't be in. You should be with your gallery and your court. You can walk around and talk. That person got pulled.
Okay, so he was court of the wand, but he was
He was standing.
with
He was standing with the owl.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for court of the owl, Jimmick, Jimmik, is who they were standing with. Just so you know the family. They were not pulled though. That's just the family they were with.
Oh,
Just so you have an idea of who they were talking to over there.
Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmick. These are all gallery ones. And then for where's my court of the eye note? Court of the eye is a tier 3 unknown.
Oh.
So that'd be gallery 3 unknown for eye. Someone trying to make plays is usually what that means. Those people are all vanished. Now, and I didn't say banished, I said vanished. You guys have never been in a Grand Assembly? You've never seen that happen before? If you want to try to make knowledge rolls on what that is or what it means, you're welcome to do that kind of stuff. Did anyone roll fear for that one at all? We got one fear out of that group, correct?
Correct.
One fear, okay. With that, is there anything you want to discuss before you go in with the kid?
I message Avalo telling him to watch his 6.
Okay. Anything else?
I let him know that the 5 of us are having a private conference with the judge.
What was that? Sorry, you broke up for me.
I said I'm letting Avalo know that we're having a private conference with the judge.
Avalo does not respond.
That's
Which means there could be somebody there, but he did get the message. It did go through.
I would convey some information. This child can hear people from very, very much afar, and I'm going to relay some of that information about.
What would you like to share before you guys go in as everyone's exiting the courtroom? And do you do it while you're on the floor, or do you do it walking through the tunnel to the next area?
Because it's just us walking into the tunnel.
It'll be the 4 of you walking through like so.
Yes, through the tunnel.
All right. Well, what are you telling him? Are you telling him everything?
Yes, telling him about the he pointed up to the one elf lady, and apparently she has contracts on her. He could hear this entire conversation that was happening. She thinks that she's going to be killed sometime tomorrow. He could hear this entire conversation happening. He was the one that actually made the person fall as well too.
oh boy.
Yes.
Okay.
He's learning. He's learning quickly. We have to watch him.
All right. So as you were walking through, saying you have to watch him, the kid wandering through is looking at everything. He is now like touching objects as you're walking through. I'm gonna zoom out. I'm just gonna grab the group, and move you down into the chamber with him. As you're walking by, you do see Avalo standing over here, talking to somebody. He is no longer in the library. He is now in the chamber with you all, but he is not walking in with the judge. Move him over here as he is standing here in the corner. He doesn't make eye contact, but you know your telepathy still is in connection with him. So as you all walk in, the judge is standing in the center of this room. The 2 tables have books floating around him. And there are like head mannequins kind of in the room, like on the tables. And you see the faces of all the people he pulled on the statue, like heads, like you were doing like FX clay work, except their faces are on it. No blood, no gore, just perfect cut lines around it and on these mannequin heads. As you all walk in, I need immediately everyone to give me a reaction roll, or you will take 2 stress from the scene that's about to happen. This is going to fall under presence. Reaction roll, it is a 14.
Can I use my observant?
This is a reaction to resist.
Oh,
This isn't about being
I'm sorry.
observant.
Okay.
No, fair question.
A hope for cool under pressure.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Got a
Oh.
22 hope high.
Okay,
Witches.
22 fine. Perfect.
I
I'm
love
gonna-
these little skull dice, but
Hey, man, if they're doing you right.
What was it?
19
I don't know if they're balanced.
fear high.
16. This is a reaction, so that doesn't really.
Yeah, it's just a reaction roll.
Oh, true.
So
true,
16.
Right.
You know, I'm
18.
gonna patch mine.
Okay.
Use my patch.
All right.
Because everyone's rolling really high and I rolled.
Yeah, people are.
It's the same number. Okay.
So what did you get?
12.
Okay. Fear? Oh, no, it doesn't matter. 12 is not high enough. You take 2 stress. Walk in the room. You can see when like you kind of come in and the camera falls in. All the mouths are moving and they're speaking in unison to him. Like he is drawing information from these people. Well, I shouldn't say he. The judge is drawing information from these people. Like forcefully. In between, there's like groans of agony.
Do we hear the information? Like what is being said?
It's pretty quick. It's like listening to something on fast forward almost. Like the old tape deck. It has that like noise as it's playing like to him. And he,
But the judge is just like listening to
yeah, and the
all
judge
of
is
it.
silent, and they all their mouths shut, and all their eyes like turn because they can't turn their heads. They're just on these mannequins, like a mask almost, and they're like looking at you all as you walk into the room. Please take seats, and there's like chairs up and around you can bring down.
I'll go grab one.
Yeah, me too.
Child immediately walks over it because he doesn't know better as you guys are grabbing chairs, and he grabs one of the mannequin heads. And he picks it up and turns it around. He's like, real? Is this real? And he's saying this to the judge. And you see some of the eyes shift, like around. One of them lights up his mouth, and he starts speaking to the kid. Brance, you can understand him.
Okie doke. What's he say?
He says, I don't know who you are, but I would appreciate if you do not touch my toys. Oh, toy? There's a toy? It looks awfully real, and he like pokes it in the fucking eye.
Oh,
There's a
poor
scream
boy.
here, and somewhere else, someone screams. You can't hear it, but the audience sure as hell can. It would like cut to somebody sitting in a cell going, ah, holding their eye. Very real. And he sets it down.
Remember, no touching things. Ask first.
He doesn't understand me. He's like, I do understand you. Oh, it speaks my language. You're ugly.
Oh my God.
He goes, it's not my real face. He says, oh, all of the people from Imperia look like you. Ugly. Very ugly. Heinous, I would say. Hideous, some would say. The boy has never lied yet.
It's true.
He's like, well, I didn't call you all in here to be made fun of by a feathered child, but continue, I guess. He's like, okay, you have too many eyes. You speak
No.
weird.
No, not. I'll pick him up. Come on.
Oh, you go to pick him up?
I'm gonna go.
He grounds himself. I'm actually going to need a roll. And he keeps going, saying things about this person that is all around the hideous, ugly. You look like the monsters from Imperia, things like that.
I turn to Alara, not understanding exactly
Nope,
what's
0.
going on, and I'm like, I told you, children are dangerous no matter what.
Pretty house,
This
that
is why they shouldn't be in office.
that is a 2 fear high.
The kid grounds and he like pushes your hand away. Not knowing his own strength. I do 8 points of damage. Does that bypass your threshold?
Oh my god. Does it bypass? It's in the middle, yeah. For sure.
He goes, no. And is like you put his hand on him. It's like someone shut a car door on your finger. He just snaps it. No. Not even aggressively, just like pushing you away.
Sure. You see that, but I'm gonna spend an armor though. I'm gonna act it like it did hurt though. Boom. Spend an armor.
The judge goes, enough, in the kid's language. And the kid goes, okay, you told me to, enough. Do you mean to stop talking or not to say how your face is misshapen? And like keeps going. He's like, I want you to stop speaking. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. And it backs up. Backs up next to Brant. Looks at Brant. Goes, oh, did I hurt you?
Don't worry about it. I didn't mean to start.
Are you really standing here?
What?
Is that where a Court of Owl member wants to stand?
I don't know. I was just putting a chair
Sit?
there.
I mean,
What is it?
that's them. You're
pull a chair
sitting
over here.
next to him.
I don't know. Okay, I'm next to.
Yeah, I was gonna be like,
Verizon.
that would be like at the dinner. If he was at the head of the table and you went, "Fuck this guy," I'm
Alright.
sitting behind him.
No, I didn't mean like that. I just plopped myself there.
You're not in charge. I'm in charge here.
Oh.
Oh,
When the door shuts, there's an audible snap. I need a spell casting roll from Varai to see if her telepathy can stay up. You're looking at difficulty. The scene is 15. This is not the judge's room, so it's just a 15 in general.
okay.
No extra spells have been cast or anything. It's just this is just how the place is built.
I'm gonna do cool under pressure again. 'Cause
Okay.
This is really important for me.
Y'all.
Oh yeah. Okay. 8. Well.
Do you need an advantage from gift?
No. 8 plus 4 is 12. 5. 19.
Well, way over.
21.
Fear? This is not reaction. This is an actual roll.
Hope.
Hope. Okay, cool. You get a hope.
Day dice are coming in.
Hey, perfect. See, since I've called you all in here for a reason. Now, reason is very simple. I do not trust this child, but I trust the people wanting him less. I'm going to ask some very specific information that I have gleaned from the people involved. And you see one of the faces, now that you're close, is the person who is on defense. The person who is the Court of the Eye member with like all the orange eyes. She is one of the faces on the mask. I believe that we are in danger, but I do not think we are in danger because of a child. I believe we are in danger because of the guard and the person working behind this. So I'm going to ask one simple question. Have you been to the contract library north of the city of courts? It is the nexus of information for the Court of the Eye. That is where the contract demon or devil was, just so we're clear. Remember, it was a big grand library.
Yeah.
Here, I'll slide this over. I even get the art out. This Allie's like, what? I heard devil.
I've embarrassingly been here for like 5 minutes and forgot to turn my camera on.
Stop turning your
'cause
camera.
I was reading over stuff.
Here, I'll put him here just so you got a memory of this fucker as well. Here you go. So yes, where are you at? The contract library. The nexus of information for the Court of the Eye. You're not in trouble. This is just a question. If you were in trouble, you would be on one of these. And he like points to the mannequins. Or I keep saying he, but the judge points to the mannequins. Not all at once.
Yes, we had made our way, travel through.
Travel through for what reason?
To get us quicker to the area.
The group that we were in search for passed through that way. So we passed through as well and found ourselves in another predicament of the towers and such.
It wasn't on purpose. It was just to try and get through.
'Tis the way of courtesans. You're always in danger, especially when you're set out near the flensing fields. We did not know that you were up against whatever the hell was raised out of the ground.
When we were following the previous group, we were under the impression that they had activated the room somehow and opened up the door. And so we did something similar, hoping that we would follow them. When we went in, we ended up in a library, as you said, and the creature there said that they would basically open up the doorway that the previous group had gone through.
I've already
That's how we ended up in the flensing fields.
I already spoke to Lieutenant Avallo. He was very forthcoming with what happened. He did not lie. He was straight to the point, like someone in his position would be. But that means that granted, I could be lying as the judge. But he has told me everything that has happened, including that there may have been some deals signed with a specific person within the library. I was also told that he did not have sight on everyone at all points in time, so if some things happened individually, he was unable to tell me. I will say he treated you all like you worked together and did not lie on your behalf, but he definitely did not put any of you on the stand himself. So I'm going to give you all a chance to come clean. Instead of doing another grand assembly, which is what they would want. Any form of position of power, any of your families that are all Gallery 3 could be shifted from there. So I'm going to offer this. If you speak straight with me right now, let me take the child and give them to the circle, he says, which some of you may or may not know what that is. I will move your families to Gallery 2. Granted, you'll have to fight to keep your position there, but I will move your families up. I just need you to be honest with me about what happened, and I need the child.
I think the child has taken a liking to Brant's. You might have to ask the child itself, or Brant's.
The kid goes to open his mouth and realizes he was told to shut up, so he doesn't talk. Exactly. Child, no lies. Family moves to Gallery 2 by the end of the week. Now, to do that normally, you usually have to be at least the next tier in levels and earn it. So you're going to be in a weird position where your family's got to like play the game and never really played it hard before to stay in their position. But it does give you power in court. It gives you power for other things. What does the group want to do? They want to know the truth and they want the kid. Nova's like, kill the kid, get rid of that thing. Fuck that child. Now, if those who don't know, Kelly has the tendency for adopting orphans in every fucking game.
I do, it's true.
Mother. Clara and Clara.
Clarence and Clara.
Every fucking game. Even if it's not even if they just tag along.
We try and turn him into Batman real quick.
They
Don't
do,
worry
yeah.
about
They're
it.
always Batman. Now we do have spy cards. We have the assembly cards. You can a grand assembly. You can ask him a question using that card. You can use that kind of stuff if you want. We have gift cards to give you advantages. But right now, he's asking for the information and he wants to know what happens. He's not saying he knows about the contract devil. I can tell you that guard's face is also on one of these mannequins. What does the group want to do? Out of character, what would your group like to do? Audience,
Steal a
what
mannequin.
What would you like them to do? You know, here, here. Talk.
Well, I was gonna ask, is he saying the judge wants to know what happened while we were on the beast, or
No, the judge wants to know what happened in the room
What
with
do-
the
and what
contract devil.
contract.
no? Who knows?
And then he also wants the child.
Yeah.
Now, we know that Marlowe was sent on some sort of mission to meet up with Imperia to get them over here. like, even if we didn't play the session 0, we kind of gleaned that from Talia's talking to the spirit of the cleansing fields. So we know that Marlo was working in tandem with one of the women to try and protect everybody as they were fleeing. That being the case, and this child being as mouthy as they are, I don't really know if we want to give the kid up.
No. I don't either.
And additionally, I think even if we did, then the kid might just say fuck you and break some more fingers.
I think he'd be safer with us.
Also, why does the judge want the kid, and why does she bring these three in? I feel like these three and the judge are doing something.
And like the fact that the judge has that one guard that was marked by a contract double makes me like, as one of the mannequins, makes me super suspicious of the guard, the judge.
The judge.
And we know they're shady as fuck. We know that I is even shadier than usual because they're diviners, so they might want this kid's blood to do any number of things. Now, do I think we're just going to be strong enough to stop a judge? No, but
No, I don't want to give up the child.
this isn't even touching on giving away the fact that Talia needs to fill up a vial full of souls daily.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Not daily necessarily, but
Well, that's what he implied when we talked to him last, so you might want to double check that.
Is the audience giving you any pointers besides
doing it until then?
No, they have not.
No pointers? All I see is first the swan.
Now the kid, and then we've got where's Amanda when you need one.
True.
Oh,
True. Do we know what we want to do?
yes.
Just shot a killer pitch. Just while I'm waiting.
I mean, I'm honestly, I think, on the opposite side of things, where I'm just like, we can give up the kid. I don't care. Like,
what about the rest of the information?
And I don't want to give up information.
All right, so let's start with the kid. Are we going to give the kid up?
No.
Does anyone know what the circle is, or would you like to roll?
Oh yeah, let's roll.
I know what the circle is.
Would make sense why he would go there.
I know.
It does make sense, but I mean,
Be curious. Yeah, what's the?
Hey, make a roll.
It would
What
also
is it, knowledge?
Yeah.
You know what?
That's the exact
I'm pulling in. I'm pulling my spy card right now.
God damn it!
20.
My
20.
spy.
All
My
right,
spy is
Kelly.
part of that circle.
Hold on.
Wait, what'd you say? The spy is for the circle?
Is part of.
We have two of them. We have one that is for Adam, because we have two now. We have one that's for Kelly, so we'll use Kelly's. This is from Nessie.
Okay.
So your spy is part of that circle. So you know the general gist of what they do. So you don't need to roll. No risk. What about the rest of you? Who's rolling to know what they are?
I got a 20.
I'll roll.
Fear or high? Fear. I need no fear or hope.
You get a fear.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
I got a 4. Fear high.
Cool.
Four? You were
Hey,
rolling
Allie.
so bad today.
Allie, is Talia rolling on this?
Yeah, that was an 11. Hope high, luckily.
Okay.
But
11.
damn, that was a bad roll
You've
overall.
heard there's a group called the Circle. They are what encompasses the courts. You do not know what they do. At an 11.
Okay.
What about the rest of you? What was the numbers?
20.
20. Okay. I'll send you a message. What about Adam?
Oh, you tell me everything.
No, he said 3. I got a 3.
No. Okay.
I got
So
a 4.
just Diana.
4, thank you.
Just Diana. Okay, Diana. So I'm typing this to you right now in your
wait.
Discord.
Okay.
It's 13.
And
I'm cord to the shield. I protect people. I don't put a cord.
I think I'm saying this right. Can't.
But Varai knows what this is? Or just Kelly?
I don't know. Vry
Yes.
wouldn't have a member of it. They would know the basics. So I just sent it to you. With a 20, the other piece of information I would give you is the last part. You can share this if you want. I just want to give you the information so you can put it in your own words. If you want the audience to know, you can. And then for Kelly, I would say you probably know this part of it.
Let's say if we just play the other spy card, can I be the spy?
You can't make yourself a spy with the card. It says you know another spy. There's a few things that you might want to think about dealing with this gentleman right now. One, we do have read the contract. Read the contract cards are available. We have, I think, 2 of them left, but you can basically be like, no, that's not what this means, and change the contract.
Right.
So if we need that, you can do that. And then we do have some hope rolls and stuff like that if it's needed. With that information, you guys talk amongst each other. He's watched you guys kind of bicker back and forth. He's like, let's start with the kid. I would like to put the kid in the circle. This would keep us safe. I am speaking to everyone. I would like to, no, yeah, you say sorry to him. He's like, you're not in the Grand Assembly. The only power he has is the power he has as like a person. Like he could take you back out and put you through trial, but in here, he's just the judge and whoever they are underneath. But he's doing their job, trying to keep the place safe. That's what he says, or they say. I keep saying he out of habit. The circle could train the child to control their powerful abilities. As someone from Imperia is my guess. I believe the kid to not be marked. From my personal abilities as a courtesan, I think they are born this way. I think we have a true, and I shouldn't be telling you this, but this is just to put an emphasis on the danger. I think they are true celestial. I think they are above the deities. Gods don't make celestials. They're separate from the gods. I believe this is a true celestial in the first one we have seen. I would like to put them with the circle to keep them safe and to keep their magic in check. You said no. That's 1. And looks to the other 3.
I'm just afraid of the circle using it for their benefits.
I'm afraid of him staying with you and everyone dying in the city. What are you going to do? Give it to the Court of Owls?
What you want to use it for? Circle blades?
Yes, the Circle of Blades is the only circle. Yes, I would like to give it to them. They take outsiders frequently in. They teach them to be master swordsmen, and they are good in making sure that magic that is uncontrolled is kept in check. He's not a courtesan. I can't put him in a court. And I'm not going to send a child back to the fields. I'm not a monster. No. Not like these people as he like waves his hand across all the faces on the statues.
What is going to happen? Because he was but a babe a few days ago. What is going to happen when in a couple days' time he just waves his finger and he's a teenager and then he does what he wants then?
That is why I'm doing this now and not calling another Grand Assembly to make this fucking decision.
Why they want to send him to the Circle of Blades.
Train him young, keep him safe. He could be helpful to us. So one of you says no. Talia, what about you before we get to the other problems?
I personally think that if your judgment is that he would be better protected, kept safe, and trained to thrive in the Court of Blade,
Circle. They're not a courtesan.
Sorry, Circle.
That's okay. You are a Gallery 3. I understand you don't know the inner workings. So you are for me placing them with the circle?
I suppose so.
1 and 1. Quarter scale, Varai. This child is a danger. You're a transmuter by nature. You have seen what transmutation can do. You've seen what marks can do. I watched, even though I seemed vacant during the assembly. You are marked with scripture that only elves have. You do understand the things that can happen with magic. Don't you think a boy who can't even understand what we're saying right now, that speaks a language that makes people bleed, should be put there?
I believe that the child should go to a circle of blades, and this is why. They are warriors who can absorb and deflect magic.
That is true.
They can't be marked easily.
Very
They're
true.
master swordsmen. And if this child is under threat from the people or creatures behind the colossi, the four of us aren't going to be able to stop another colossi. That's my thing. Like, if what we know is true and Imperia was like, hey, we're on this mission to send these kids over to Udarak, only one of them succeeded. I don't want that success to be snuffed by court politics.
I should tell you that my judgment was discerned. I believe that you all are innocent of any form of wrongdoings against the court. Just for a bit of skin in the game. I believe that you all did your job. Avalo spoke highly of you. And I believe that you should be rewarded for what you're doing. That is why I want to move your family to Gallery 2. I do agree that Udarak is in danger if this child is kept untaught. I don't want to say trained, captured. I don't agree with the Court of the Eye. The Court of the Eye would put them into detention and scry and dig into their psyche and who they are for years and years and years, and they're going to be able to do it rapidly as this child grows. I believe that this child, and the kid looks at him, I believe that they are a possible ally to us if they are the only Celestial, and if Imperia did bring them to us through the emissaries, that we were meant to have them anyway to learn what is going on and make some peace between the two kingdoms.
Well, when you word it all like that, then yes, then that's
No, you voted already.
all right.
I wasn't trying to sway anybody. I was just trying to explain my thought process as to why I think it is preferable than us keeping the child.
So you're for it.
I'm for the child joining with that circle, yes.
That's two. And he looks to Brance, the only person who's been able to speak to the kid. And the judge looks at you and goes, I know you can speak to them. I watched. You get a vote. And then in the celestial language, he says the child will get one as well.
Would I be able to assist at all if needing to speak with him more, if you have trouble? Would that be allowed at all?
I would need a roll for that. Or you have to spend a card. You can force the question and answer with a Grand Assembly card if you want. Or you can roll versus the judge.
Oh, I've been rolling like shit Grand Assembly card.
Hey man, you gotta roll well eventually, right?
Well, that's true.
I was gonna say, or maybe a contract.
Or you could contract clause.
You could set
Yeah.
a contract clause saying like, hey, we'll do this, but also we
Yes.
reserve the right for the child to be
This whole thing just allows the players to be like, lines of BS. I would like to write in. And some of you,
Visitation rights.
some of you
Yeah.
still have
that out
flashbacks.
as an option.
Adam wants
Did
visitation
you say
rights.
visitation rights?
Yes.
Visitation rights.
I was like, joint
between the
custody?
child.
Can I have weekends?
Yes, Adam wants that.
Every
Rats.
divorced child of divorced parents in this chat's going, yeah, no, that is how it goes.
I mean, essentially, I mean, that's kind of what it is. I want to, well, also at the same time, a way for Brance to keep an eye on what is happening, perhaps.
So do you want to use a
Yes.
purple read the contract? Because if so, Strength left one here last week when he was here.
Yeah, use that one.
All right. So the contract would say that it is vote-based, that everyone needs a vote for the child to go there. You're trying to make an addendum saying we want rights to see the kid. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Is that what you want to do? Everyone's nodding your head. This is so fucked up.
Or yes.
I love it. I love that Talia's like, yeah, fuck this child. Like, I got a contract to fulfill, and you're making me deal with this kid. Oh my god. Okay, done.
Let's see what the kid says.
We're spending it. So what would you say, Brants? How do you word the addendum to the contract?
Oh, jeez.
Such bullshit. I need more killer pitch for this. I need to put a bottle of Malort in this room.
Ew, no. Oh.
The child is handed over to the circle of blades, but these 4 names, the 4 of us, are able to check in and assist if needed, with either speaking to the child or offering their aid.
The judge says, listen, I get the concern for the child you traveled with for what, a few days, climbed a colossi, did things that most courtesans don't do, but the fencing fields are different for everybody. I'm going to spend 2 fear. I would like to counter that and say one of you can.
Me.
I am fine with that. You're the only one who can speak to him.
That's fair.
Daddy.
On site.
Uncle.
That is on site at the circle where they train. That means that unfortunately I will have to get you rights to pass. You will be given a there is a brooch that you will be given that must be worn when you're there. If you are ever not wearing that brooch for any reason, there is not a conversation. It is kill on sight, just so you know.
Understandable.
Many courtesans have went down there thinking they're special and brought people with them, and everyone was murdered around them. And we did not do a grand assembly for it. They lived with it for the rest of their life. If anyone gets killed going down there with you, you permanently lose 2 stress.
Oh, wow. That's terrible.
If anyone dies going down there with you, dies. If they don't die, that doesn't matter. You were sneaky and everything went well. Fine. You have access to them. We'll get that arranged by the end of the week. By the time you are Gallery 2, we'll have that arranged. Is that fair? Is everybody okay with that? Contract is rewritten?
Sounds good.
Contract. Joint custody.
Oh, I love it.
Perfection. No notes.
Brants only.
Ever.
Uncle Ever. Is that what you just said? Uncle Ever? Is that your last name?
Best uncle ever.
No, my
Best
his
Uncle
last name-
Ever.
Best uncle ever.
I'm
no,
just gonna
last
write
name
uncle.
Last name is Hallidaver.
Oh, that's right.
Holiday.
Mine is
I
too
would
stress.
really love for
on
it to
top.
become like canon that because of the kid, people start thinking that his
Oh.
last name is
Oh.
Ever.
Allie, it's like you played my games before. So, with that said, the kid does get a vote. Right now, it is 3-1. I still get one as well. I have not voted yet. I've given my information out. Child, do you have anything to say? Can you speak so we all understand you? He goes, and he points to the desk. What do you mean? Yes, you can speak. Yes, I can. And he walks up to the desk and he grabs the head of the guard and peels the face off, and it is actually the face.
Oh.
It's bloodless, and he puts it on.
Oh. Okay.
And he like pushes everything into place and makes sure that it fits. And it's like sagging down here because it's an adult's. He goes, yes, through the contact of others, I can speak to them. I can speak their language. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you've been saying. Brants, what do they want? And he's speaking the common tongue now. But he has the fucking guard's face. Everybody, please make roll versus stress. This is a presence roll to hold yourself together. Difficulty's only a 12. Not correct. I'm sorry, 14. because that's the difficulty for the masks. Otherwise, it's 1 stress of damage.
I'm spending cool under pressure because this is scary as fuck.
He comes.
No. I got a 13 fear high, but I think that like
rerolls?
keeping composure for
Just
Talia
ride it.
is just to
Presence.
not start like giggling on the spot.
Oh
No,
my
I-
god.
I failed with hope.
I failed with hope.
Oh my god.
6.
That is so fucked up.
I failed with fear.
Puts me back up to 7.
So we each get a stress.
Whoever failed, you need a 14, gets a stress. Allie, that is amazing. You're like, I'm just trying not to laugh.
Yeah,
So you need a 14, you got a 13. Are you gonna re-roll or are you just gonna start giggling?
I kind of just want to.
Start giggling. The judge, like 3 of the eyes turn and look at you as you're giggling. They don't giggle back, but they make a note, like obviously. And
Should I just cash in an unsettling to up that to beat the DC?
a what?
Your hope,
One of my
your
expertise
experience.
is-
I mean, no, you have to do it before you roll. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
He goes, I see. And everyone's like, oh, fuck. And the kid's looking at Brantz from here, looking at Brantz. The jaw's like hanging here and flapping. Brantz, what are they saying? Do I get to stay with you?
Oh.
I'm going to make an attack.
An attack.
Yeah,
Me?
I am making an emotional attack on Brantz.
Cuteness attack.
No, I'm making a command roll.
Oh, kids are diabolical.
Okay,
So,
Brantz,
but yeah. So
am I staying with you? I made a command roll.
Uh-huh.
He is treating you like you're his protector right now. Because you're the only person who's been able to speak to him so far. And he blatantly is looking to you saying, I get to stay with you, right? I made my spellcast roll. Sir, unfortunately, I do need a roll from you. This is a presence roll to keep your shit together. Because he is a kid wearing a mask, it would have been a 15, but he's creepy as fuck right now. I'm making it a 13. I'm lowering it by 2 because he is wearing a human face that is also moving when he's not talking.
Oh, gross. Okay.
Fantastic.
I told you this is a baroque body horror game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so
Technically-
sorry, but
Technically, he's not looking that far up at me because I'm halfling height.
Oh, you know
so
what?
really
I'm gonna
he's
spend
looking at me.
2 fear to give you disadvantage.
Damn it.
Extra bloody cute. 14's what you need, buddy. Presents. Do you want any? You didn't ask for cards or anything. He's just raw rolling.
Yeah. Right.
And you literally just said, "I'll do the contract that I can see him," but you guys are all saying, "Get fucked, kid. Go to the circle."
I didn't say
11.
get fucked. I said for his own protection.
Sure, right, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I mean,
2.
no,
Oh,
look,
it's 2 to
no-
2. It's 2 to 2 right now. That's right. 'cause
Nobody wants like
Talia, you said circle though, didn't you? No, it's 1 to 3 right now.
did.
1 to 2. 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 to 2 right now. Brantz,
11.
11. Would you like a reroll with a card? Do you want an audience patch or are you going to ride it for story?
Oh,
What is this
How
gonna do to
much
me?
is the drama queen in you singing right now?
I mean,
Are you yes-anding in the alleyway or are you going to roll because you feel bad for the child? You could get
I'm-
Batman. Actually,
Huh?
probably be closer to Cable, but anyway.
Yeah.
Archangel.
Oh boy. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Using a card, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we'll get you a card. Difficulty's still the same. Still, don't forget the disadvantage. You only get to re-roll the duality. The disadvantage stays whatever you rolled.
Yes. So he's basically saying I get to stay with you, right?
I'm staying with you, right?
Yeah. I am gonna spend a hope.
So first you're re-rolling.
Oh shit. That's
You
right.
you
We're
don't
going-
get to spend new shit. Now Nessie says I have 2 patches if you want. We'll use one of Nessie's patches. How caring of Nessie to let this go.
Well, but technically, I'm trying to deceive him, correct?
No, this is a save.
Oh, this is it. That's right, because he's forcing that upon me.
I'm
Yes,
using a
sorry,
compulsion
sorry.
on you. I'm using a
That's
power.
right. That's right. Is it better? Yes. That was much more better. 15.
Okay. So you don't take 2 stress, or you could have just taken a disadvantage for the rest of the scene instead of the 2 stress. But hey, you beat me. So the question is, I'm staying with you, right, Brance?
So then on him, I'm going to spend a hope.
Okay.
And say, hey, you don't get to stay with me, but
What?
we actually came to the conclusion there is going to be a safer place than being with me, but I'm going to be able to come and visit you. And
You're
going to be safe
sending
there.
me away?
You're going to be close.
Again, it's like, you're the no, but now. You're sending me away?
Not sending you away far. You're going to be close. I'm going to be
You're
close to you. and I
sending
want
me
to-
away. He's like, looks down, like the chin's flapping, and he's looking up through like sagging eyelids at you.
Well, looking at me, I'm his same height.
Yeah, he's looking.
I'm
Oh, you
definitely
are. You're the
height.
same. I forgot you're small.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You're sending me away. This is your. I thought you were gonna help me.
I am, but I cannot myself protect you. This group that we're sending you to can, but I will be able to check in on you.
Now I'm not saying you're lying, but I sure as shit am gonna need a roll. This
Alright.
This is. I would normally say he is a 14, but he feels like he's being abandoned. I'm gonna say you have disadvantage on your roll.
Alright. Well, I can't really use Deaf Deceiver because I'm not technically lying to him.
I mean, if you can spin it that you're lying, I'm going to mark that you lied to this kid. If you want to use it and you fail, he will know you're lying, and I'm going to mark it.
But I'm not lying to him, so I don't actually want to.
So it'd just be persuasion.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to
14
spend
at dis. Are you stepping in?
I'm stepping in to help France.
We
Okay.
don't hear this, do we? Is
He
it's
can
his
speak in.
language?
He's speaking in common right
He's
now.
speaking in common because he's wearing the
Oh,
kid's
he
face.
He's got the
is.
mask on.
He's
Yeah.
speaking in
Oh,
common.
then
Everybody hears the
okay.
sob
No,
story,
but like-
dude.
Okay.
But like,
Okay.
I feel like it makes sense for me to try and help because I laid out what I feel is a very reasoned approach to why you
Yeah.
want this kid to be in the circle.
Right, yeah,
Like,
no,
it's for his own safety. Like,
Sure.
I know the kid won't. See
I love to tell you, a 7 going on 8 by the end of the day doesn't think that, but
that's how kids are.
so you're gonna spend a hope to get rid of the
Watch
disadvantage.
the disadvantage. Yes.
All right. What do you say to watch that disadvantage?
And I say it's not that Brance wants to abandon you, it is because based on what we know of your arrival here, this seems to be the safest spot is with this other group. I don't know if we can defend you from another group trying to abduct you to power another living colossus.
You walked me while the world was falling apart and flooding from there to here, and you think you can't protect me? A bunch of people that fall off ledges? Brance, can I get your roll, please? Disadvantage is gone. You only needed a 14. Was it hope or fear?
It was fear high.
The judge goes, well, then,
I tried.
that is 2 of you, correct? 3 of you now? How many? 1 points to Talia. 2 points to Varai. 3 to Brent. The only one who's currently against it right now is our lovely Cordial. What about you, young one? What is your name? I'm not giving you my name if you're sending me away. No.
Dad.
No. I vote I stay here. And he puts his finger down and like the faces like vibrate on all the stands. You can feel the reverberation. like someone let off like a firecracker, but no damage or anything. I'm staying with them. I'm staying in the city. I'm not going with someone else. And he points at the judge, and one of the eyes explode on the mask.
Maybe this is the reason why you need to.
And he slowly turns in the creepy mask to look at you as you start to talk. What was that?
It's just for your safety and the safety of others around you.
Can I please get a persuasion from you? I have a chart going. You guys have currently gotten 2 successes out of 5 to convince this kid that it is a good idea to go to the circle instead of staying here. If we have an all-out fight right now against an angel child inside of the Grand Assembly, I can't wait.
Persuasion is
It's persuade. It's under your presence. Under charming them. Charm.
Oh, there it is.
Sorry, I'm just using words that are similar. I apologize.
No, it's okay. Wow, that is awful. All right, what are you gonna do to me? That's a 10.
Was it with fear?
No, it's actually hope high.
Well, you can take your hope. He looks at you.
Diana, that's a lie. I'm cashing in 3 hope, so I'm using Witch's Charm. So when you or an ally rolls a failure on an action roll, you spend 3 hope to change it to a success with fear instead. So if it was going to be fear, there you go.
Wow.
Now it is at least a success.
He goes, I know you voted for me to stay, so I won't be angry at you.
Okay.
But I expected more of you to want me here. And he like looks to Brance, who's the same height as him. He goes, you betray me. I wish to stay. Looks to the judge. Goes, I guess the last vote is yours, isn't it? And he rips the mask off and throws it on the table. Oh, the face. You hear up. As it like lands face down on the table. The judge looks around like, oh, I have to make the decision and this could go sideways really fucking fast. I'm going to make this very simple. Your choice is over. Audience, I need a d20 roll for the save versus 18. We need at least a 14 for the celestial child to not be vanished to the circle. I vote you leave. Training is needed. That's right. I'm not even going to put it on my players. They all voted. And they even voted like absolute asshats. So it's your fault now. The audience like, not rolling. Get fucked.
Okay, so I'll do it. A 10.
10. He goes to vanish the kid, and you see Stardom start to disappear, and the kid shakes like a dog getting out of the shower, and magic showers everywhere in the room. It hits the walls and starts vanishing parts of the walls. It hits a table. I need a d6 from the audience for which mask gets vanished, which means that person, wherever they are, no longer has a face but is alive.
Oh, God.
And then I need everybody else who's around him to make rolls. You have a choice. You can either fight it with presence if you think your magic's stronger than his. Higher roll, but not by much. Or you can try to dodge using your agility. Or if you have another reason or another stat you think that makes sense, you can. We do have re-rolls for saves that they're needing. This is a reaction save. Oh my God, a 3. Okay.
Eric, could I argue for knowledge analyze? Because I have been observing and watching this interaction.
Like
and
waiting
hoping
for
that-
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
Overtraining
And I'm,
stepping
yeah,
in.
nope. If I'm analyzing, I can't.
So everyone roll. Don't spend anything yet. Just let me know if you're spending experience or anything like that for it. That is
I'm
important.
spending a hope. for
I am
experience.
spending experience.
Yeah, I'm spending 1 for dancing.
22.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go on the list.
24.
I'm just gonna go on the list. Kelly, what'd you get?
I got 22 hope high.
You're good. You dodge. And then Alara, what did you get? Sorry.
13.
Would you like to spend the card to use the save for 2 stress? You basically can re-roll. You can re-roll.
Or
if you have
when you're stressed out.
Or I
you
could just
start taking damage
hit
instead
points.
of stress.
You start taking hit point damage.
Okay, I guess so.
I mean, look, you can do you, fam, but I'm just telling you what it is. So the save card, the way the save card works, if I type save in and pull it up for you, save is, oh, no, sorry. I apologize. You don't get to reroll the save on the save card. You get advantage if you would like to add advantage to your roll. Would a D6 save you?
We can try.
Otherwise, you need to use the purple card for reroll. That's a different card.
Let's do the reroll.
All right, so we'll use an advantage. That is going to be from serving hands. D6 to your advantage. See if a D6 can save you. She's like, I rolled a 5, but I'll try.
So that's 18. Hope high.
18. You know, it's reaction. You don't need to hope.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, 18. We'll see if that works. Brance.
24.
Okay, you're good. Talia.
I got a 22.
All right, so I'm going to go back to the one person who may have failed. The one person who voted for him. Alara, do you think that he's making sure it doesn't hit you? Are you good with your roll?
I'm not good with my roll. It should be in the 20s, but I'm going to take whatever happens right now because that's the story.
When he shakes, I know the magic goes out as he's dispelling the ability to vanish him. You are not hit. As he catches the magic that comes off of him and throws it at the judge. I rolled a 1 for the judge.
Oh, buddy.
As it hits him, the judge goes, what? And you see a hole appear in him.
Oh.
There's a burst of like bright light, and the judge vanishes.
Oh.
Crap.
Well, it's like the swan again.
I mean, not really. This is probably worse.
Well, the swan was pretty bad in our world.
I rolled a 6, and I spent 3 fear to re-roll, and I failed my re-roll. You're in a room that the judge was once in. The mask of the defense court of the eye is gone. It was vanished. Because the other faces are all there mouthing what happened, but you can't hear the voices. Everybody else makes their save. And the kid finishes shaking. And he looks up and he goes, uh-oh. As he looks to where the judge was. And he looks to Brance and he goes, do I stay now?
Yes. You can stay now. Yes.
I sent a message to Avalo, like, did you just see this?
Nope. There's walls all the way around. No one can see in here.
You said Avalo was in the room with us.
Oh,
No. He's outside
right
the room.
outside.
Oh, okay.
He's outside the
He
center
was.
chamber.
He
He's
was,
here.
and then-
No, he's
Okay.
never inside here. He was just outside.
Oh, I thought that this was just like a
Yeah, I
counter.
No, it's a full floor-to-ceiling wall. It's a divided space.
Oh, got you.
There was a loud noise, though. If you want to message Avalo, your stuff still works to him. Do you
No,
want to
I thought he was
message
in
him?
the room with us.
Nope. Do you want to message him? We're not even to the bad part yet.
No, we're not even to the
That's
bad part yet.
bad.
No, it's not.
Oh.
You want to
Oh.
know the bad part? Hey, Brance, he looks to you and says, do I stay? And then Allie hears, is that one mine?
Alia's just gonna say out loud. We'll see.
The judge, is that one mine? He's dead.
Oh. Suppose so.
Excellent. You see your flask fill and empty and shatter.
I'm gonna turn to Brant
To Brant's?
Brant? Why do I keep calling you Brant? What's
I don't
wrong
know,
with
man.
me?
You got a
It's been
secret
so many
level pair with a
sessions.
name that isn't here. Don't.
God. And Talia is just gonna go, I've changed my mind. I suppose we can keep him with us.
Okay.
I get to stay?
Yeah, you're
Yes!
filling up her fucking bottle all the time.
He
Sure,
like
why not?
he looks
Fuck it,
over and
let's go.
he starts looking
And
for
I storm
he starts
off.
looking for a face to wear so he can talk. Can I have a D6 from the audience? We will ignore 3 because that person is gone. While they're rolling that, you start storming off. So you get to the door. Avalo is walking around after the loud noise to hear. Like, what the fuck happened?
I'm like just
What happened? He looks inside. The judge is gone. He's like, oh, is the meeting over?
in a manner of speaking, the judge got murdered.
There's no blood.
Nope.
Allie's like,
Judge.
I'm gone. I made a mess. I'm leaving.
Well, I just messaged him telepathically. The child threw a fit. The judge tried to banish him. The kid turned the magic back on him. And then the contract demon took the soul.
The what? The fuck?
And I just say yeah out loud. That download I gave him was to our mental
Yeah, I
to our
know.
telepathy.
He's just
Yeah.
like, maybe the judge just left.
No, the jar shattered. Is what I send mentally.
How are we going to cover this up?
Don't know.
Okay.
And mentally, I'm telling him, like, I'm gonna put this in our private chat.
If the judge is gone and the contract is fulfilled from the devil, we need to go rewrite the contract. Right? And she like yells into the room to the rest of you. And the kid goes, "What?" And he's wearing the face of the Court of the Wand member. And he's like, so anyway, is everybody else okay in there? Is he's like blocking the kid's face?
A little mentally scarred, but we are fine. We have a child now. Brant does.
All right, so all right, we need to leave this room. Obviously, there's a mess of faces in here. Whatever happened between the judge and those people is something else. We are good to go. Someone just played a road home card. Like, where would we like to go, everybody? Also, where would you like to go with the road home? I think that we need to get out of here. We need to convene somewhere else. We can go to, I can't believe I'm going to say this out loud. We can go to my place. I'm a court member. I'm a higher tier than you. We can go there and discuss. But I think we're gonna have to resign this. We're gonna have to. Can she summon the contract devil? Can we talk to it?
If she can't, I might be able to. It said it was willing to talk to any of us about a contract.
Okay. Our plan is we rewrite this negotiation. He ain't dead. He's been taken.
He's been taken.
This is fixable. He says it like confirming it to himself. We can fix this.
We will fix it.
What about that? And he points to the kid wearing the mask of the Court of the Wand. What do we do with him?
Rance, can you ask your nephew or whatever if he needs a face to talk to us or just like a piece of a human.
Oh, I can hear you.
I'm sorry, I couldn't. I'm a little in shock because of everything that just happened. I didn't realize you'd put on someone else's face.
Yeah. I can only speak through others. I haven't learned your language yet. It's going to take a few days.
Well, I can teach it to him. Yes. I can be a teacher.
I don't go to the circle. Even I have no idea what the circle is.
Can you see who's on the other side of the face that you're wearing? Like who they are?
Oh, and he like peels it off and looks at it. It was the wand member, and he like holds it up. Oh, wait, sorry. It was the wand member. Do you want their name?
Mentally to Avalo, I'm like, we have a real easy way of taking out all the witnesses.
Oh my god. Nah, I'm cutting us there. We're cutting there. That is the end of the show. We are ending the show there. We have a real easy way to take out all the witnesses. Because we're a quarter of the scale members saying, let's just destroy the faces. What are they going to do?
Am I wrong?
No. No.
Oh.
Diana's an assassin. She's down for it. Okay. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Allie.
Oh my god.
Get back in here!
Yeah. Where are you, Allie?
I told her she went to the bathroom or something. Well, everybody, that's our show for the night. I knew this was going to get wild. I did not know it was going to go this way. Wow. I have a list of members that are now going to die. Wave bye, everybody, as the catastrophe unwraps in the background. When we go to me. Everybody, sometimes you plan for a court case and you think it's going to be a court case. I got 4 fear left I was ready to spend for a big moment where I was going to let one of them choose to be tier 1 instead of tier 2. Didn't happen. I didn't get to make that bargain because I lost the judge. The contract devil has him. And now they're like, we could just get rid of all the faces. There's no witnesses. The question is, are they going to remember to go sign the paperwork to make themselves tier 2? Or are they just going to go hide in the gallery 3 life and ignore that any of this happened? We'll see you next week for the last episode of the month. Everybody, what a wild ride. I will see you all tomorrow for Corpse Talk. Something special tomorrow. We're going through the new Aliens books. And then Thursday, we're going to be playing some co-op Dark to see how all of our members survive in the wall. That's it for us tonight. Have a great one, everybody.